1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
Sometimes more is more. And with Max Checking, I enjoy more with perks, like access to my paychecks 2 days early, free overdraft protection, earning rewards everywhere I spend, and more of everything that makes life a little sweeter. You can enjoy more too with Max Credit Union.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime? PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Come out and enjoy the excitement and hold on tight right here at the Pike County Cattlemen's Association Arena, presented by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy, as we bring you the Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, September the 16th and 17th. Show starts at 7:30 each night. Now, tickets are adults $15, kids $10, 6 to 12, and 5 and under are free. Also, we're benefiting the J.O. Cawley Senior Complex Center along with St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line. We got competitive pay. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home. Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly, local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
We're blowing away high prices. Use Nissan, Honda, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. We got them, and they're all marked down. Over 120 to choose from. Bring home $350 a week, and you can be approved. Shop PremierTroy.com or come see us. Nobody beats a Premier deal.
Memorial Stadium, folks. Wally Larry, Neil Armstrong on the call tonight here. Charles Henderson of Charles Henderson Trojans of Troy host the Greenville Tigers. It is a region matchup, Wally, and we are here tonight. Little rainstorm came through. It's got it a little sticky.
Yes, sir. It's sticky about that, Neil. And, man, welcome everyone. And like Neil said, welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium. Hey, first region game of 2022, Neil.
That's right. Captains for Greenville, number 1, Jonathan Purifoy. Number 6, Ronald Davis. Number 52, Tidarius Pigler. And number 75, Saquon Miles. Captains for the Trojans, Wally. Number 2, Jawan Boyd. Number 1, Parker Adams. Number 0, Quay Scott. And number 15, Will Templin. Captains for the Trojans tonight, and they are getting ready to head out to midfield for the coin toss. Last week, Charles Henderson won the coin toss and selected to defer and play defense first. So it'll be interesting to see what we got. Wally, you got a scouting report on Greenville?
Neil, I do have a great scouting report. Number 1, we got to watch out for number 27. His name is Ty Phillips. He's a running back. Listen to this stat. 5'11", 290. That's a hog, baby.
That is a hog.
And from what we heard last week when they played Park Crossing had a very, very difficult time tackling him. He's not, he's fast. He's not no speed demon, but it's going to be a task for our defense to kind of, bust him in the mouth early and stop him.
Yeah. Well, here we are, and the Trojans are getting the instructions from the head official on the field, and so are the Greenville Tigers. We're 1 minute away from kickoff according to the scoreboard. And let's see. Greenville makes the call, and they show the Trojans the coin, and it is flipped. Let's see. It looks like Charles Henderson won the toss, and just like last week, Wally, they won and deferred their selection to the second half. So Greenville will surely play offense, right?
Exactly. And let me go ahead and tell you something about their offense, Neil. As everybody knows, Coach Browning, he just came off a state championship at Pike Road.
And he ran motion,
and these quick snaps and shifts. You're going to see more shifts tonight, folks, than earthquake in the ring of fire in the Pacific Islands. They shift a lot. But Neil, before we get started, man, what's the keys to the game for Charles Henderson to win?
Charles Henderson is going to have to play last week, Charles Henderson played 2 football games. They played a terrible first half and a great second half. They can't do that tonight, Wally. They got to play 4 quarters tonight. They got to play 4 quarters of football. They cannot play only half a game tonight. And that's going to be key, is can the Charles Henderson Trojans be focused for 4 quarters?
Yes, exactly. And, Neil, my key to the game is this. Special teams better be ready tonight. We cannot have what we've seen the last couple games with our special teams, because this Greenville team, you don't want to give them all their cupcakes and sweets and stuff every time.
That's right. And the special teams has been a thorn in our side. And you're exactly right, Wally. I'm sure that they addressed that this week at practice, and it's got to be better tonight. It's got to be better tonight against a region foe in Greenville. And getting set for the kickoff here. And Charles Henderson will kick to Greenville to start the game. If you missed the coin toss, Charles Henderson won the coin toss and deferred their selection to the second half. Charles Henderson was receiving. Well, he patted the Charles Henderson Trojans on the shoulder pad, and that signifies that Charles Henderson won it, but I'm now getting word that Greenville won the coin toss somehow. So we'll see.
Well,
but I did see the white hat.
Yeah, I did too.
Pat his hand on the shoulder pad of the Trojans 3 times, which signifies they won the toss. But we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Yeah, we will.
But I do know that Greenville will get the ball to start the game. So Charles Henderson will get it coming out of the locker room. And last week that was a big deal. Us getting the ball coming out of the locker room was a big deal, Wally.
Sure was.
And that was a choice that was made at the coin toss that really helped the Trojans. It may do it again here tonight.
Well, Neil, I wonder what Coach Hambright's got in stow tonight. Does he give a dose of Jawan Boyd up the middle like he did? Does he open it up now with Mario Davenport, giving him some reps at receiver?
Yep.
All will tell.
We'll see.
All will tell.
You know, Boyd, Nick Pearson getting ready to tee it up for the Trojans, but Boyd had to kind of step in to that running back role in the second half last week and put his talents at running back on showcase. And you're right, they were very showcase runs, and Will Hambright use them there tonight. We'll just have to wait and see.
Hey, Neil, the popcorns are popping, the cheerleaders are cheering, and the bands are playing, baby. It's football Friday night.
Friday night football. Make the hair stand up on the back of your head. Nick Pearson, the kick for the Trojans, gets a good kick. It's deep. They're going to field it inside the end zone. Automatic dead in high school football if it crosses that goal line, and that is a weapon. That is a weapon to have a high school kicker that can put it in the end zone. Last week he put it through the end zone twice.
Yes, sir, he did.
Trojans will be on defense first. Greenville will take the field. Greenville had to come from behind last week against Park Crossings in the second half. They had to come from behind at Park Crossings visited Greenville, and Greenville had to come from behind and win that game late in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they did.
First and 10 Tigers from their own 20-yard line. Flag already on what looks to be on the Charles Henderson bench. Let's wait and see what's happening. It's going to be a immediate sideline warning on the Trojans. Immediate sideline warning on the Trojan coaching staff. Not sure what they did wrong, but immediately the Trojans are getting a sideline warning before the first play of scrimmage here. And these officials mean business.
Yes,
they are asserting their willpower already over the Trojans. Humid night. Rainstorm just came through that kind of made it extra humid here tonight. Big power set. And there's all your shifting.
There's all your shifting that you see.
Snap it directly to the running back, Wildcat, and he gets a good 5 yards. Big, hefty run, and some extracurriculars right at the whistle. Let's just don't let that get out of hand. But 5 yards on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Number 5 right there, and that is Kaleon Phillips for the Greenville Tigers, and he is a hoss. Wally, I'm listing him at 5'11", 230, just like you said, and he is a sophomore. Trojans will just have to deal with all this shifting and moving of the line. Quarterback keeper around the left side. They sealed off the Trojans pretty good. He's going to be close to first down yardage, Wally, but I believe he's going to be about a yard short of first down yardage. But just the old quarterback sweep around the left side that time. Yep. And for a second there, quarterback keeper around the left side. They sealed off the Trojans pretty good.
He's going to be close to first down yards, Wally, but I believe he's going to be about a yard.
And Trojans got lucky they didn't get a late hit right there.
Yeah, well, Jawan came and cleaned it up. Damian Hart, good execution on that play.
He did not get forward progress. Thank goodness. He's going to make it 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 1. Trojans substituting on defense. Power set here. Nobody outside the tight ends. Not a single player outside the tight end. A lot of shifting again. Wally, you called it on that, buddy.
Yeah. Coach Brown, and he's known for it.
Direct snap to the running back, Wildcat. And the Trojans really, really bottled him up nicely that time, Wally. He didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage as just a direct snap to the running back, number 5, Kaleon Phillips. And the Trojans penetrate the line on that side and hit him before he gets there. We'll see the punting unit for Greenville right out the gate. Yeah. And Wally, I want to tell you what a big play that the second down play was a big play. And I'm not criticizing the officials. I just call it like I see it.
Yeah. He
did not get forward progress on that. It should have been 3rd and 1, and it was 3rd and 3. That makes a big difference. So the Trojans get a break there.
Well, Neil, did our green shoes come back now? Check him out.
I see.
Remember old green shoes?
Yes. Boyd at his own 46-yard line. We almost get a hand on that. Boyd backtracking. Big punt from Green Shoes. Boyd does get it and saves 5 or 10 yards. Can he outrun him to the sidelines? He outruns a few. Big play by Boyd right there, Wally, because let me tell you why. If Boyd does not grab that, it rolls another 10 yards.
15 yards.
So he grabs it and backtracks another 6. So you add the 6 or 7 to the 10. He probably saved close to 20 yards on that play.
Folks, joking about Mr. Green Shoes a couple of years ago, Neil and I were calling the Charles Henderson Greenville game, and their quarterback had green shoes.
Yes, he did.
And that's all we called him, Green Shoes.
Well, we couldn't pronounce his name.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
0-0, 10 minutes first quarter, and stoppage of play. It looks like the umpire is upset with the uniform of Benton Dunn for some reason. I don't know if he doesn't have a mouthpiece or something's wrong with his helmet or whatever, but the umpire sends Benton Dunn to the trainer. It is a mouthpiece.
Yes, a mouthpiece.
Benton Dunn did not have a mouthpiece. So he was sent out to get a mouthpiece. So we will go on second string center on the first play from scrimmage for Parker Adams and the Trojans. 0-0, 10-13 first quarter. Handoff to the Trojans. This is number 4. This is Zach Coleman, who did not play last week, Wally.
Did not.
Coleman had just a little bit of a tweaked ankle. He'll have to come out here for a helmet coming off. But he had a little bit of a tweaked ankle last week that he tweaked in the Brundage game.
Yeah.
And he was held out last week just so that ankle could heal up. Nice to see him running hard right there.
Yes, sir, it is, Neil.
Dunn back in at center. Adams slings it out to the right. He's got a connection right there with number 3, Stephon Mosley. Mosley not able to shake his guy, but he did get 2 yards.
Yep.
Let's call it second and 8.5 for the Trojans. Just a high percentage play right there for Parker Adams. All Stephon's got to do is make one guy miss, and he just couldn't shake that one guy.
Yeah.
Call it second and 8.
Well, we got some great people up front, Neil. Connor Jones, Benton Dunn, Ty Cunningham, and he's a freshman. He comes in sometimes. I mean, man, as we've seen the last couple games, our offensive line is really.
Connor Jones.
Neil, I don't know if
there was a penalty against Greenville. I missed the signal, Wally. I don't know what the penalty, not sure what the penalty was, but there's a 5-yard step off against Greenville.
Illegal participation.
Illegal participation. Play with Coleman around the right side. Stiff arms one guy. Can't quite get free from the next guy, but he's able to lean forward for a gain of 3. He's going to bring up third and short. Or maybe second and short. We got to replay first down due to the illegal participation, so it'll be second and 2.
Second and 2.
Wally, look for a long shot right here. Parker may try one right here on second and short. And we have 2 wing backs, no wideouts. Maybe we're just going to run it down their throat, and that looks like what we're going to do. Coleman off right guard. He needed 2 for his first down, got 7.
Yeah.
Big push right there, right on the right guard, Wally. That's Benton Dunn at the center. And who's that at right guard?
Right guard, Neil. It says 54, but it's not on the roster.
All right.
So, I'm sorry. Zaire Caffey. I'm sorry.
Mr. Caffey and Mr. Dunn really pushed him around.
Here Parker comes. Oh, yes. Will Templin.
Templin on the naked bootleg kind of pass. And he's good for 6 or 7. Parker to Templin right there. All the offensive linemen went to the right. Parker Adams faked the handoff to Coleman to the right. And the only person that went to the left was Templin. And he was wide open.
And Will had a great touchdown pass last week, a crucial touchdown pass that we needed. As Coach Hambright, he loves using those tight ends.
And you got Templin at the H-back, 2 split wides. This is Coleman coming off, and Coleman's got the call right off the right guard.
Oh, is there a face mask?
Maybe not. Maybe he had him on the jersey, Wally.
Whoa, nailed what that looked.
It did look like a face mask, but there was officials all around, so they would have seen it right there.
Well, with RC Spire Troy Cable replay, we can definitely check it out.
Here it comes. And let's see.
Ooh, it does look like it was a face mask.
Just couldn't tell, really. No gain on the play. 3rd and 4 for the Trojans. Parker, straight drop. He's looking for Coleman out of the backfield. Coleman's got it, but he's hit immediately. He's going to bring up 4th and 2, Wally, and this is go-for-it territory.
Yeah, but, Neil, I thought that might have been a bad spot. I thought for sure he caught it on the line.
Well, if that's true, we're even then, because Greenville got a bad spot and we got a bad spot. 4th and 2, Trojans in hurry up. Now they pull it back, and Parker looks to the sidelines to get a new play. Zach Coleman, number 4, the running back off Parker's right hip. He's going to give it to Coleman. It's a straight power play. And he
got it. I think he got it.
Well, if the left official does, if the right official, he's short. The right official's given 0 forward progress, and they stopped us.
They stopped.
0 forward progress, and they stopped us. So Coleman, somebody dove right at his shins and upended him. And that's where Greenville will take over. Big defensive stand right there for the Greenville Tigers.
Yes, it was.
They stopped us on third down for no gain. On second down for no gain. Parker throws a 1-yard pass on third down, and then they stop us for 1 yard on fourth down. And that was a linebacker or a safety cheating up, making that hit on Zach Coleman right there, and just an unblocked player that was making that tackle. 0-0, 7 minutes, first quarter. Both teams have now possessed the ball once, and both nothing to show for it. Greenville still nobody outside the tackle box for Greenville. All jumbled up, all 11 of them. Just a power offense. Straight snap to the running back. Trojans nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, you know, Neil, I wonder if Coach Browning now is thinking, hey, I might have did all that good stuff against Park Cross, and we're not doing it up against this defensive line, brother. Right now he hadn't.
2nd 10 Tigers. Good gang tackling that time up front. And I believe that's 34 for the Trojans that was in on that, and that is Todrick Burks. Todrick Burks in on that last play. This time they go 5 wide. Last play, nobody outside the tackles. This time 5 wide. Nobody back. And it's going to be a quarterback draw.
Oh, nicely done.
Nice play right there. Damian Hart, number 8, makes a play after a 5-yard gain. Hart gets him before he really gets loose. So it went from 2nd and 10 to 3rd and 5. Damian Hart stayed at home and got him after a 5-yard gain. They spread us out as much as they could and ran the quarterback draw. 3rd and 5, Greenville from their own 35. 5:44, there'll be a heat break, next dead ball. Should be.
Uh-oh, that's going to be offensive.
Got to be false start against Greenville. Got to be false start against Greenville. And that'll get the 5 yards back that the quarterback just got on that draw play, which will make it 3rd and 10 after they mark it off 5. And they should take this opportunity for the heat break right here at 5:36, Wally. First dead ball past the 6-minute mark.
Yep.
Let's see if the officials recognize that and give these guys a heat break.
Yeah, I think
that's what they're going to do. And we'll call our sponsors real quick, and then we'll send you to commercial. The Witherington Insurance Group, Troy Bank and Trust, Bill Jackson Auto, Mr. Colin McCrary, Crease Agency, Birds Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises is Earth Moving, Max Hughes Trucking, Marco's Pizza, Preston Steakhouse, Hooks Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith State Farm Insurance, Julia's Restaurant, Road Mart, Earl's Glass, and Hastings Shipment and Wiggins. We'll be right back after this heat timeout.
We're blowing away high prices. Use Nissan, Honda, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. We got them. And they're all marked down. Over 120 to choose from. Bring home $350 a week, and you can be approved. Shop PremierTroy.com or come see us. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our story is made up of each story in our community. Max is who we are because of the lives we touch. Supporting your financial needs, whether for a rainy day or the big day. Every chapter flows into the next, and we want you to be prepared. Together, they are one epic narrative. Dreams realized, goals achieved. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money, made simple.
3rd and 10, Greenville from their own 30, rolling out to his right. He throws it complete. He's got his first down. Good throw, good catch. Number 2 for the Trojans on the coverage right there, Jaiwan Boyd, but he just could not stay with him. And the quarterback flanked our defensive end and got out to the right. He was just free running to the right, Wally.
Yeah.
And he had his pick. He could have ran it or threw it, and he threw it. It was a good first down play for Greenville. They got it now 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. That was a big 3rd and 10 pickup.
That sure was, Neil. And I think that was the first down for Greenville Tigers in the first quarter.
Big number 5 in the backfield, Kavion Phillips for Greenville. And they fake it to him. It's going to be a quarterback sweep around the left side. And 0 for the Trojans.
Oh, my goodness.
Quay Scott, number 0 for the Trojans, had him at the line of scrimmage And instead of making the tackle, he was trying to strip the football, and he got loose and got around the left end. But again, Wally, this is the fourth time I've emphasized in this that no forward progress awarded. This time it helps the Trojans. This time it helps the Trojans. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Quay Scott was going for that football.
He sure was, and if it had been just a couple more feet,
Yeah.
probably we'd have had a
Yep.
recovery, but it just too close to the sideline.
We're going to call this a pistol formation. Big, and we got a penalty.
Yeah, they got us on that one.
Trojans, we said that we were going to have to be disciplined to all the motion that they were going to run, and they've run motion, but they finally got us.
Yep.
They finally got us. It'll be 5 yards marked off against the Trojans. And it looks like the starting guys are coming back in because the second-string guys could not sit in there with discipline.
Nope. You're right. They covered in.
Instead of 2nd and 11, we'll call it 2nd and 6. 4:52, 0-0 here. Greenville on the 49-yard line approaching midfield. Same set, power set. They're going to motion a lot, folks. This time the Trojans sit in there and don't fall for it. Power run off left guard. Big, just bruising back, and the Trojans finally gang tackle him after about a 2-yard gain, 2.5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.5. We'll call it almost 4. And another big 3rd down play. Wally, they are now officially in Trojan territory. Do they leave the punter on the sidelines and go for it right here? I think they do.
Probably so. And just wanted to mention that last play, Zion Grady shot through that gap and got him from behind.
Yeah. Trojans need to get off the field right here. They're substituting. We're going to make it. We're making it. 25 checking in for the Trojans. That's Colton Popovich at free safety. 3rd and 4. Greenville in Trojan territory. Quarterback keeper around the right side. Yeah. And we lose contain, and they flank us, and he's got us. Big penalty at the 45-yard line in the vicinity of what could be holding by that wide receiver. Wally, did you see holding?
I did not see it, Neil. I just saw the flag thrown 40 yards.
Yeah, the back judge threw the flag from way back in the vicinity. It is holding against Greenville, so nullify the big run by the quarterback. Wally, we cannot allow that quarterback to flank us on the sides.
No.
Our defensive ends have got to be a little more disciplined and not get so far upfield so quick on that angle.
Yeah, Neil, on that last play, our defensive backs just they covered the receiver so good. Yeah. I think that quarterback's just checking off like, I see a lane, let me go.
Well, the problem is the defensive end was angling in towards the running backs and not squatting and keeping his discipline and keeping that quarterback in the pocket. It's hard. It's easier for us to say than to do.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. Last time on 3rd and 10, the quarterback scrambled and made a good throw for a 1st down.
And Bedgood drops back.
They make another throw and another hit. And he's going to be a yard or two short. And we were saying that we thought they would go for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, and I bet they do. Let's see. Again, Wally, this will be the 5th time I've said it. Absolutely zero forward progress. It helps the Trojans right here. They have penalized the Greenville running back at least 1.5 yards on this spot, folks. And that helps the Trojans right here, but in the future of this game, it could hurt us.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, literally, this guy ran that ball to the 46-yard line, and the ball spotted on the 48.
I think Greenville wanting to call a timeout, Neil, and I do believe they do.
You know, and that's the last I'm going to say about the spots, because the guy that's doing the spotting over there, he's got his ways of spotting, and he sees it differently. Yep. And this is a big part of this game right here. 4th and 4. 4th and 4 is a lot different than 4th and 1.5. You know?
Exactly, my friend.
Trojans need to stand tall right here. And I really believe that Greenville's going to come out of this timeout and go for this.
Probably so, Neil.
And they're going to do one of those shifts to try to catch us off guard. And after the shifts, they're going to run the quarterback on the outside. They're going to run the quarterback on the outside.
Well, I wanted to do an update on Earl's Glass penalty box.
Okay.
The Greenville Tigers have been penalized 20 yards, and Charles Henderson has been penalized 5. Okay. So that's our Earl's Glass penalty box.
coming out of the timeout, just like we prognosticated, Greenville lining up to go for it. No players outside the tackle box. Absolutely no Greenville Tigers outside the tackle box. They will run 11 guys in a bunch formation, hardly no splits between the guards and the tackles.
I bet you a shiny nickel there's going to be a shift right here.
Surely and now a Greenville lineman has been sent out by the umpire for a uniform deformality. So these officials are sticklers. Don't jump, guys. They're going to shift.
I get my shiny nickel, Neil.
Yep. They shifted again. This may be a full deploy. Yeah, maybe they shift into a quick punt.
Possibility. I do not know if Bedgood, who is the quarterback, punts, but
no, he's running it, and he gets us out again. There's going to be a flag in the middle of the field. Going to be, and now they may get us for a horse collar. No, they didn't throw a horse collar. Wally, we have got to take better angles on our defensive ends. We cannot get upfield at that crazy angle. These defensive ends have got to squat a little bit right there and quit getting upfield so quick. Or he's just going to run around the, late flag over here. I think the referee came all the way over and told the side referee, hey, why didn't you call that horse collar? And then he threw his flag.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, he throws his flag. I think that's what happened. If so, it's going to be offsetting penalties.
Replay fourth down.
Let's see what happens. Holding Greenville. And personal foul, horse collar against Charles Henderson. They all set. They'll replay fourth down. Wally. Okay, I'm done with the officials. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. The man that was 1 yard from tackle did not call horse collar. And the referee from 35 yards away ran over and told that official to call horse collar. I'm done with them. That's it. That's all I'm saying about the officials. The rest of you got the officials, Wally. You're in charge. You're in charge of the officials the rest of the game.
Okay.
Here comes the shift, boys, and here they go. Big man right up the middle. He's got his first down and more.
Man.
He has got his first down and more. He got the 4 he needed plus 4 more. Number 5, folks. He's 230 pounds, 5'11". He is a bowling ball. He is a bowling ball. He found his hole on the left side of the line. First down, Greenville, and Greenville's cooking. Greenville is cooking. They are now moving the football against our Trojan defense. They're at the Trojan 41, first and 10. 2:26 left, first quarter. Wally, our defensive ends have got to correct their angles.
Yes, they do.
If they let that quarterback just sprint outside, we're in trouble. Run it up the middle, run it up the middle, run it up the middle, quarterback sprint to the sidelines. Can't have it. They got him that time.
Yeah, they did.
We had a blitz home. So, loss of a yard, and to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And they were going to try to run that quarterback outside. Yep. That time, we stayed in our angles and didn't let him.
Well, I'm sure Coach Browning, he looks at our film as well, and
sure,
they see Zion Grady, the 4-star. I mean,
just shooting upfield, getting those sacks.
Yeah, I mean, you sometimes you just have to change your game plan.
Mm-hmm. 5 wide right here. Last time they ran 5 wide, the quarterback ran a draw play, Wally.
Yep.
Let's see if that's the same scenario. It is.
It is.
No, he's going to throw it this time. Incomplete. It was not a design draw, but he did run it forward a little bit, and then it falls incomplete. Intended for number 13 for the Tigers, and that is Andrew Beck, and it fell incomplete. He was open, and just unable to make the connection, which will bring up 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. Ball sitting at the 42-yard line of the Trojans. And we got a Greenville Tiger down, and since we got an injury timeout, we'll take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection? We have over 200 vehicles in stock. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio, and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Back to the action, 3rd and 11, Greenville. The Greenville kid that was down did get up and jog off on his own power. He'll be just fine. He was just dinged. So any of you Greenville fans watching out there, he is all right. Again, folks, for the 3rd time, the umpire is sending a lineman out of the game.
Got to have the mouthpiece, baby.
I guess that's what this could be, chin strap or whatever. Or I'm just not sure what he's sending them out for, but it's some type of uniform adornment. One for Charles Henderson, and now the 2nd lineman for Greenville being sent out of the game by the umpire.
Neil, only thing I could calculate about the officials, I know you said you don't want to talk about them anymore. They're probably being graded tonight,
Maybe.
And that's probably why they are just stickler.
Highland home early, 14-0. Highland home, 14-0 early, getting a text. Third and 11, we'll try it again. This time the umpire's going to let everybody play. Roll out to the right by the quarterback.
He's
throws
going
it deep. He's got a guy there. It's going to be interference as number 11 for the Trojans, Khalil Carson, ran through the receiver with his body. He didn't mean to, Wally. He didn't mean to, but he kind of just – the receiver was kind of slowing up to make the catch, and Khalil ran through him with his body, and you can't do that. That's contact. So it'd be 15-yard penalty against the Trojans. And good call right there by the field judge. That was pass interference. That was a good call. Now, Khalil, bless his heart, he's just continuing to run, and the receiver stopped running, and that's when he made the body contact. And that happens in college. It happens in the pros. It happens in junior high. If that receiver slows up to catch that ball and that defensive back is running wide open beside him, you run over him by accident.
Well, Neil, am I crazy, or are they just not going to mark that off, or did we have offsetting somehow? Or
well, did they wave it off? They may have waved it off.
Well, no, because it's still 3rd down, so it had to be offsetting.
It had to be some type of offsetting. I'm not saying anything. I'm through with the officials. You go ahead. Somehow that got offset. They will replay 3rd and 11. Replay 3rd and 11. I was looking at the replay on the C-Spire TC2 to see if I could see it. And much better containment that time, Wally. Much better containment by the defensive end, number 6, Zion Grady that time. Zion kept his containment, and that quarterback had to turn it up. Quarterback had to turn it up where his teammates could help. Big play by Grady right there by turning the quarterback in where the rest of the Trojans could help him. 4th and 9. 4th and 9. Wally, here's what's going to happen. They're going to try to get us offsides for sure. And then they're going to throw a 50-50 ball up and hope to get pass interference or hope to catch it. Because I don't think they're going to punt it.
Nah, you're right, Neil. Or he's probably going to have to call another timeout is what I'm thinking.
And they are.
Well, notice end of the first quarter.
It's in the first quarter. That's right. No timeout needed. Hey, we want to thank Earl's Glass, Hastings, Shipman & Wiggins, Roadmark, Julia's Restaurant, Bryant Smith, State Farm, All-Star Collision, Hooks Barbecue, Preston Steakhouse, Marco's Pizza, Max Hughes Trucking, Garrett Enterprises, Mike Shelton State Farm, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill, Jones Medical Supply, Wise Office Supply, Burrs Drugs, Crease Agency, Mr. Colin McCrary, Bill Jackson Auto, Troy Bank and Trust, and the Witherington Insurance Group. We'll be right back for the 2nd quarter. Stay with us.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio, and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wally Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still Wally Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
Welcome back, everybody, and start of the second quarter, but I do have a couple of updates for people that are not watching the other games. Got 7-0 Chipley over Pike Liberal Arts and 7-0 Central of Phoenix City over Enterprise.
That's right. Early in one of the first quarter is almost over, and the quarterback throws it in the ground, and Charles Henderson's without a helmet, and a late flag. Flag could be a face mask or a personal foul right here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a personal foul.
And
that'll be huge for Charles Henderson.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be a dead ball foul, so that'll help the offense, Wally.
Yeah.
That'll help the offense. I'm going to watch him this time to try to see what the signal is. I've been missing his signals.
They sure take their time, Neil.
Yeah. So it was fourth down. It's incomplete. I think we got a dead ball foul after the fourth down. So it should be 15 yards for the offense because it was a dead ball foul by Greenville is what I saw. But let's see what he signals. He did not signal dead ball. He signaled personal foul.
Well.
All right. So here's what we got. We have a live ball personal foul. A live ball personal foul against Greenville, and the head referee has signaled that Charles Henderson declined the penalty. They want the football.
Yeah.
So it was not a dead ball penalty. So the penalty was during the fourth down play. Charles Henderson does not want that penalty. They want the football.
Exactly. Well, hey, man, while I got a quick second, can I give a good shout out?
Yeah.
Get a shout out to my mom. She is watching. The day was her birthday. She turned 21.
Happy birthday, Miss Jerry.
She turned 21. She can drink now.
All right.
Congratulations,
Have
Mom.
a glass of wine, Miss Jerry.
21 years old.
Miss Jerry Lowry, one of my favorites.
Oh, man.
I think the wing official has come in, and they are talking about what happened there.
Now, we see some phantom flags every now and then.
Here comes another signal. Now it's dead ball. Personal foul against Greenville. So different signal this time. Dead ball. Dead ball this time, and the offense will get 15 yards against Greenville. The offense will get 15 yards against Greenville. Wally, I've kind of bashed the officials this first quarter. I'm going to pat them on the back right here. I was not going to bash them about getting that wrong, but they got together and got it right.
That's how you do it.
That's
Teamwork.
That's right.
Hey, let's open it up right here. Jawan Boyd or Mario Davenport. Let's go deep right here. First play.
Parker Adams right around the 50-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the Greenville 45. Adams throws it deep. He's got Boyd, and three flags come out. An obvious pass interference against number 1 for Greenville, and that's Jonathan Purefoy. He just kind of grabbed Jawan Boyd while the ball was in flight, and it was an obvious pass interference, and that'll be 15 yards. So Trojans run one play here, and they're the beneficiary of 30 yards of penalties. One, a dead ball personal foul, now a 15-yard wide receiver pass interference.
And now, Neil, with that, we're probably getting close into Nick Pearson's neighborhood.
Okay.
Where we can probably chip 3 if needed, needed. But Greenville right now, Neil, is just shooting herself in the foot, which helps Charles Henderson. And I think Coach Hambright now smells that blood in the water, and you're going to start seeing him open it up, I think, right now.
Yep. Boyd was about to make that catch if he hadn't passed interfered him, Wally. 3 wide outs. Coleman stays in the block. He's going to Boyd again.
No, he's all over him.
And he's all over him again. Intercepted in the end zone, but penalty marker on the ground, and it is pass interference against Purefoy again on Boyd. And quick flag that time. It was another obvious one. Purefoy makes a good athletic grab for the interception, but it was after the pass interference.
Yeah, you just cannot grab him.
That's right,
son.
Yep.
I mean,
so 45 yards worth of penalties here, back to back to back against Greenville. It'll be 1st and 10 Trojans after the mark-off. Back-to-back pass interference calls on trying to hit Jawan Boyd down the right side, and those 2 pass interferences were coming off a dead ball personal foul. One of the Trojans' helmets got ripped off.
Yep.
1st and 10 Trojans at the 15-yard line of the Greenville Tigers. And new running back in the game. They give it to him around the right side. I can't see his number yet. No, it's Coleman, number 4.
Zach.
Zach Coleman around the right side, number 4. He's good for about 3 around the right side. You about to say something, Lon?
No, well, I was just saying that a while ago about Greenville shooting himself in the foot. Hey, we'll take it all day long, buddy.
Yeah. Penalties have hurt us for several years in a row.
Exactly.
So, I'm not wishing penalties on the other team, but, I'm glad to see another team doing it instead of us.
And I call those penalties Pilfoy, I think that's who it was.
Purifoy, yeah.
Purifoy. Those is bonehead, man.
Yeah.
You just cannot grab the defender. I mean, the offensive player.
Coleman again, right up the gut.
Sir. Go, baby.
Bulls his way to the 8-yard line on 2nd and 8. That'll bring up 3rd and 3.5 for the Trojans. They get this first down right here to be 1st and goal. Nick Pearson's ready to go. He's got his warm-up kicks. We're in chip shot range for Pearson here.
Yeah.
Almost an extra point. Parker Adams, Zach Coleman off his left hip. Templin in at the H-back. Dead ball foul. This is going to be false start against the Trojans, I think.
I think Philip Scott might have pulled up, Neil, number 65.
Little quick right there. Dead ball foul. Encroachment against the defense, Wally.
Wow.
Encroachment against the defense. They got a little bit of a head start. That'll be half the distance, and I believe that'll be enough for a first down, Wally. Just barely. Just barely half the distance got us a first down. So 1st and goal Trojans at about the 4.5-yard line. Same exact formation. Templin at the H-back. Parker taking the shotgun snap with Coleman off his left hip. 1st and goal Trojans, 10:31, 2nd quarter, no score. Who will score first? They give it to Coleman right up the middle. He's pushing.
That's it.
He's
That's
pushing. It's
baby.
close. That's it.
Sir.
Touchdown Trojans. A little help from a couple of offensive linemen right there. Coleman was able to just bull his way across the line for the initial 6 points for the Trojans. Trojans lead Greenville 6-0, point after pending. Here comes Nick Pearson.
Man, I got to give the touchdown to Sterling Sharp, number 77. He's the one that just bulldozed.
He helped push the pile across. You're right. Here's your replay, folks. And you'll see they get him at about the 2, and Sterling Sharp and company grabbed the pile and started pushing. And when he started pushing the pile, that's when he crossed the goal line.
Yes, sir. And, hey, baby, you get a Ric Flair.
Woo! Bush will be snapping it. Parker Adams with the hold. Nick Pearson with the extra point try. 6-0 Trojans, 10:24 2nd quarter. Trojans first on the scoreboard. Good snap from Bush. Parker puts it down. Kick looks good from here. Let's see. It is good. 7-0 Trojans. Want to thank the Witherington Insurance Group, Troy Bank and Trust, Bill Jackson Auto, and Mr. Colin McCrary, the Crease Agency, Birds Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, and the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill. We'll be right back for the kickoff, folks. Stay with us.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, why this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line. We got competitive pay. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home. Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Back to the action. Trojans on the board first. Finish out some sponsors here. The Alabama Real Estate Connection. Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance. Wally, you got a penalty recap?
I do. I have the Crease Agency penalty box recap, Neil. Greenville Tigers, 60 yards worth of yellow flags, brother. Charles Henson only was penalized once.
Another update from around the Wiregrass. Central Phoenix City, 14. Enterprise, nothing now. Pearson with a big leg. Greenville fields it, but it's in the end zone. Dead ball. All you got to do is break that goal line, and it's automatically dead. What a weapon Pearson is.
Man, Pearson's on tonight, buddy. That's too deep.
Want to thank Garrett Enterprises, Max Hughes Trucking, Marco's Pizzas, Preston Steakhouse, Hooks Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, Farm, State Farm Insurance, Julia's Restaurant, Road Mart, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, and Earl's Glass. You wouldn't be watching here tonight without those crucial sponsors. Thank you for sponsoring the Charles Henderson telecast.
Yes, sir. And thank you for Troy Cables and C Spire for having us on. We've been doing this a good while now.
How many communities can turn on their television and have live high school football?
Only one, baby. Southeast Alabama. Troy Cable.
It's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Pass snap. It's rolling around the 5-yard line. Greenville jumps on it out around the 4 or the 3, and that'll make for second and Banks, Alabama, folks.
I was about to say Union Springs.
You was going to say Union Springs?
Yeah, that's a long way, brother.
I mean, that ball just kept rolling. I thought it might get to the end zone.
Good gracious.
Let's see. There's 10, 20, 25, 27. We'll call it second and 27. Second and 27.
Well, let's say Bread Tray Hill. That's
Bread
between. You ever been to Bread Tray Hill?
Yes. Yeah. Blues Old Stand.
I know Stacy Johnson.
Second and Blues Old Stand right here.
Yeah, we got old Stacy up here. He's doing some stats for Dan tonight.
Yeah,
always good to have.
3-man front for the Trojans. Looking for a safety here. They get initial push out the middle. They lose contain. Throw it out to the 10. They got a completion. Ooh, big hit right there by Hart coming from his middle linebacker position. Hit him pretty hard but did not knock him down. But the rest of the Trojans cleaned it up. We'll call it an 8-yard gain on the play, but way short of the initial sticks. 3rd and 20.
Yeah.
3rd and 20.
And Mario Davenport was in on that one, too.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you what, Coach Hambright, he stepped it up this year, Neil, on defense with these guys they execute.
Yeah.
I mean, they really do.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen that in a while in the Charles Henderson defense.
Another 3-man front for the Trojans here on 3rd and 20. Dime package.
There you go.
Quarterback runs it. He's got room around the left side. He's got to run it. And the Trojans run him out at about the 24-yard line. Well short of first down yardage, Wally. It's going to be 4th and about 6. 4th and about 6 in deep Tiger territory. They will punt the ball away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Coach Browning's going to punt this.
And hopefully Jawan Boyd can reposition himself for this return. He got the ball kicked over his head the first time. So now he ought to know this guy can kick it.
Yeah. And I tell you, Neil, I hope a good scenario for Charles Henderson Trojans would make us both fat and giggly as we burn this clock down, score one more time before halftime, because when we come back out,
we get the ball again. So we go to the locker room with a 2-score lead and then get the ball coming out of the locker room.
You're right.
I like it. Trojans look like they might be coming after this. They're lined up in all sprinter stances. And they are. And they
man.
Somebody got afraid. I'm not going to call any numbers, but somebody got afraid that football was going to hurt their tummy. Somebody got afraid that football was going to hurt their tummy. If they blocked it, it might hurt their tummy, and they got scared at the last second. But they'll learn from that.
Oh, my goodness.
Another update, second quarter down in Florida. Chipley 24, Pike Liberal Arts 0. 8:45, second quarter here. Trojans lead 7-0, and they have the ball at their 46-yard line. Parker Adams gives it to Coleman. No, he fakes it to him. Quick slant. It's a completion. This is number 3 for the Trojans. Stephon Mosley, the senior wideout, really close to first down yardage, but they're going to mark him a yard short. 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
2nd and 1, Wally. That's a Jawan Boyd shot, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I think so.
2nd and 1, you got to try Jawan. 1-on-1 down here at the bottom of your screen, folks. 2nd and 1. I've seen them try it 1,000 times. They don't, though. They give it to Coleman, get the first down yardage, and move the sticks. Not a bad play. Coleman ahead for about 5 yards. Plenty of room for the first down.
And that's what I was saying a while ago.
And now Coleman limps off with that bad ankle, Wally.
Oh, my goodness.
Coleman is off the field, laying on the ground, holding his ankle. He tweaked. He tore it up against Brundage and sat out last week, and now he's out again, folks. Antonio Frazier, number 20, replaces him. He fakes it to Frazier. Parker looking. He gets outside of one rusher. Throws it across the middle. He's got a catch.
Nice.
Across the middle. That's first down yardage pass right there. Number 11, Khalil Carson with the reception, and that's a big throw and a big catch from Carson. And I'm going to tell you why. Parker is rolling left against his body, stops, plants, and throws it across his shoulders. And here's why again. Carson knew he was going to get lit up, and he caught it anyway. First and 10 Trojans at the 30-yard line of the Greenville Tigers. Good catch by Carson there as he knew he was fixing to get lit up. Parker rolls, throws it on the deep out,
God,
way overthrows Jawan Boyd.
Yeah, Parker knows he signaled to himself, hey, that was my fault.
Yep. I'm going to tell you, that's a long pass. That's a long pass to throw that deep out right there. And he just overshot him. Second and 10 from the Greenville 30. Now you almost got to pass it. And we go 5 wide. 4 wide with a tight end. Templin lines up at a true tight end on the right side. Now Frazier jumps back off the left hip. They fake it to Frazier, throwing it deep. We got a flag. He catches it.
Nice.
Initially, touchdown Trojans, but let's see what the flag was, Wally. It was thrown, and another flag. Another flag late.
Sprinkler dance, Neil.
I think whatever the first one is, I don't know, but the second flag is going to be dead ball celebration. Dead ball celebration. We're going to see what the first flag is, though. Let's see what the first flag is. We'll have to see. I think Greenville may have held him early. Not pass interference, but just defensive holding early is what I'm thinking. Let's see. See what the signal is. But I'm pretty sure they're going to get is that Davenport or was that
I don't know if I had to see the replay.
Okay.
I thought it was Stephon Mosley.
Okay. Nate, can we get a replay on that touchdown? Here it comes. Y'all look at and see what number that was. I'll watch the officials, see if we can get a signal. As it stands, that is a 30-yard touchdown strike. Pass interference against Greenville. That penalty is declined, of course. They want the touchdown. Unsportsmanlike against the Trojans for celebration, and that'll be tacked on the kickoff, Wally.
Neil, sadly, I couldn't see it on the.
Did not get a number on
the
touchdown.
number. It was split screen, but.
13-0. Pearson with the point extra pending right here. Bush will snap it back. Parker Adams with the hold. Another maybe the Greenville coach wants to take the penalty on this extra point. Maybe that's what they're huddling about. No, I don't reckon. I'd take it on the kickoff. Here we go.
We'll look during the next commercial break. We'll get Nate to go back and replay it during commercial. We'll give you if it was either Davenport or Stephon.
It's high enough and then very long, and it's good. 14-0. Charles Henderson. We'll take a break. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
Hey, if you like professional bull riding and the lovely ladies of barrel racing, right here in the Pike County Cattlemen's Association Arena, September the 16th and 17th, Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Before we even get started, folks, we're going to run a full screen replay here and make sure we give credit for this touchdown. That's a tall guy up there. I think it's Davenport. I'm pretty sure it's 7. It's 7.
It's 7.
Mario Davenport with the touchdown. It was 7. I saw it before he left the line of scrimmage. Number 7, Mario Davenport with the catch and the touchdown for the Trojans.
And the penalty.
And he spiked the ball right in front of the Greenville defender. Mario, you might can do that in AISA, but you can't do that in Alabama High School Athletic Association. You can't spike the football. So, but this time Pearson will kick off from his 25 instead of the 40. So Trojans got to get down and cover this now. They got to cover this kick. Pearson to kick. Got to get down there and cover this, guys. Big leg from Pearson.
Man, what a nail.
All the way down to about the 14, 13-yard line, and that's where Greenville will return it. Trojans have had trouble in the past, and they have trouble again. But they do get him corralled at about the 39-yard line. I thought for a minute he had a big lane to run through, but at the last minute, 2 or 3 Trojans got him at the 39-yard line. Thank goodness. Yeah. Hey, they covered the kick, bud.
Yeah, that was Chris Corbin, number 30 on the save on that one.
Another update from Florida, 32-0, second quarter, Chipley over Pike Lib.
Now, Neil, on my Steel Wally's Pizza on Sports Chat, Neil and Wally, I picked Pike Lib for that game. You know, I really thought Pike Lib would give them a game.
Right, I did too. Highland Home 20-0. Highland Home 20-0, second quarter.
Now, I did pick Highland Home for that.
Quarterback run right up the gut.
Biggin.
This is, I'll call it a wildcat formation, and he almost got through all that. 11 yards right up the gut. 6 Trojans had him. And they were unable to get him to the ground.
Now, Neil, this is where, and you and I talked about this at commercial break, Charles Hunson's playing good, but they got to stay focused all 4 quarters, man. They can't.
Got to keep the intensity up.
Exactly.
1st and 10 in Trojan territory, same play. Big number 5 off right tackle. They get him again. He is hard to get down. Flag and holding territory. Flag looks like holding territory or face mask. Could be holding or face mask. Let's see what the signal is. No gain on the play. We will get you a signal as quick as possible, but number 5 around the right end. And they're talking to Charles Henderson, so it's going to be against Greenville. Holding again against Greenville, and they'll take it. That'll be 10 yards backwards. They'll replay first down, but it'll be 1st and 20. 1st and 20.
Neil, I tell you, you always remember things from your high school coach, Coach Chan Gillen. Remember him? You remember our old Coach Chan Gillen? He used to tell us, I won't never forget this, even if you're winning by 20, you got to play like you're down by 30. I remember him saying that. I don't know about the yardage, but you just got to play like you're down every play.
Yeah. 2nd and 21. 2nd and 21. The hold must happen behind the line of scrimmage. Big guy right up the middle. He takes the umpire with him.
Umpire got him.
And guys, you got to get him around the legs. We're going to have to get him around the legs. You can't grab this guy by the shoulder pads. You can't grab this guy by the shoulder pads. You got to get him up in the legs and get him down. You got to get him by the legs and get him down.
Yeah. Umpire made the tackle, but
well, it was 1st and 21, now 2nd and 3.
Well, Mario Davenport got him from behind, but you're right, Neil. They got to tackle this guy.
You got to get him around the legs. You got to hit him around the legs.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you tackle him. Yes, sir.
Number 27 for the Trojans that time, Wally. That is Zion Mack. Zion Mack with a good stop. Good stop by Zion Mack right there. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Greenville Tigers.
And I think they're going to have a heat timeout here, Neil, side 42.
Looks like that's going to be the case. And with the heat timeout, we'll finish our sponsors. Garrett Enterprises, Max Hughes Trucking, Marco's Pizzas, Preston Steakhouse, Hooks Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, Julia's Restaurant, Road Mart, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, and Earl's Glass. We'll be right back.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection and how difficult it is to get a good deal? We have over 200 vehicles in stock available for immediate delivery. And you can save thousands even on a used vehicle up to 5 years old. Some have a factory back warranty up to 7 years or 100,000 miles. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
Don't let his confidence build, guys. Don't let his confidence build. Grab him around him ankles and trip him. Here he comes again. They pop him at the line.
He's going to be way short, Neil.
Yes, he got half of it. It was 3rd and 4. Now it's going to be 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Damian Hart met him right in the hole. Right in the hole. 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. They're going to run a shift, aren't they, Wally, and try to get us offsides?
Yeah, they're going to do the funky shift, and then we're going to get a dose of him again, I guarantee you.
Yep.
But maybe
Timeout Trojans.
Yeah, Coach Hambright wants to.
Timeout Trojans. Big play here. 14-0 Charles Henderson. 4:59 left before the half. We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Big. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying, just welcome back. But I know what you're about to say. Big play right here.
Big play. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right here, Wally, if Greenville can get some points on the board before going into halftime, they're going to feel positive going into the locker room. If Charles Henderson can keep them off the board, Charles Henderson goes into the locker room with all the momentum. Huge play right here for the Trojans. Huge play for the Greenville Tigers. 4th and 2. 4th and 2 from the Trojan 41-yard line. Big Mac, big guy right off right tackle, and he's got it. He's got his first down and more. He's got a little bit of quickness to be 230, and the Trojans is unable to get him down. He gets about 15 yards around the right side on 4th and 2. And Greenville looking to shove it down the Trojans' throat here before halftime.
Yeah. With him, you're just going to have to wrap up. I mean, you ain't.
You got to get him around the legs. You cannot hit him in the shoulder pads or in the stomach. You got to get him around the legs. Good play that time by the Trojan defense. Number 8 running the ball that time. This is Vontrell Simmons, I think. I'm sorry, number either 8 or 6, folks. I'm not sure. Could be Ronald Davis running the ball that time.
Yeah, I think that was number 6.
Okay.
Neil.
2nd and 8. Greenville Tigers deep in Trojan territory at the Trojan 24.5-yard line. Bunch set for Greenville. Nobody outside. 11 players inside the tackle box. Double shift. Keep on shifting. Quarterback sprints out to them. They're going to throw it to the corner, and they got him open.
Nice
At the
play.
last second, Mario Davenport takes the tip. Mario Davenport takes the tip
He
ball.
still goes. He goes.
And he is going to go. No stupid penalties.
We got a flag there, Neil.
Yeah, right at the quarterback. Did we late hit him? Mario Davenport takes the tip drill and runs it back 90 yards for a potential Trojan touchdown, but there is a penalty at the 34-yard line in the vicinity of roughing the passer or holding. Let's see what they call. It could be roughing the passer. It could be holding. Not sure. Not sure. We don't know what to call it. It looks like Greenville is coming back, so they've already heard that it was going to be against the Trojans. Let's just see what the penalty is. Personal foul, roughing the passer against the Trojans, which nullifies the 90-yard tip drill touchdown run by Mario Davenport, and he's going to be tired. He is going to be wore slam out after running 90 yards the other way, and Coach Hambright knows it. He takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be right back, folks.
Hey, September the 16th and 17th, the Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, as we celebrate and raise money for the J.O. Colley Center right here in Troy, Alabama, along with St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
What's next in your life story? At Max, we can help make it happen. You are not out there on your own. We're here, right here. living and working where you do. Max's technology gives you freedom to spend when and where you want, and our financial experts help you save, borrow, and invest. Go ahead, ask questions. Together, we'll plan the way forward. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Quick recap on 3rd and short. Trojans intercept the pass and run it 90 yards for a potential touchdown, but defensive lineman flagged for roughing the passer, which nullifies the Trojan interception for touchdown and gives Greenville 1st and 10 from the Trojan 13-yard line. Number 6, Ronald around the right side, nowhere to go. Good tackle that time by 27 for the Trojans, and that is Zarion Mack with the tackle.
Yes, sir.
Pick up 2 yards on the play, and that's all. 3:25 left before the half, Wally. What you got?
I mean, that would have been great to be up 21-0 right now, but, hey, Charleston's just got to keep their composure.
Yeah.
And
like we were saying just a minute ago, this is a huge, huge possession. Greenville scores, they go into the locker room on a high. Charles Henderson holds them out. They go into the locker room on a high with a 2-score lead. Big 3 minutes right here. Big 3 minutes in this game. Lots of implications on this 3 minutes. Ronald again straight ahead. Give him a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It's going to be 3rd and.
He still couldn't get that kid down.
Let's call it 3rd and 6. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Zion Grady in on the stop. I'm going to call it 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. They got to get to the 3-yard line to get a first down. The ball's on the 9. 3rd and 7. They're going to go. It's 2 plays right here. They're not going to kick a field goal.
Oh, yeah.
They're not kicking a field goal. Here comes the quarterback draw, Wally. Quarterback draw, guys.
You called it, buddy.
Big stick right there by Davenport, but he can't hold him. Can't hold him. It's going to be a touchdown, Greenville. Touchdown, Greenville. Davenport hits him hard at the 5, but did not wrap up and make a good, clean tackle. And he's able to get loose from Davenport, and then his Greenville teammates help push him on in the end zone. And with 1:57 left before the half, Greenville's on the board with 6 points. I'm going to tell you, Wally, big drive from the Greenville Tigers.
That was, man.
Hey, pat them on the back. They took the ball and shoved it down our throats.
They sure did.
They tried one pass play. It got intercepted. They got lucky with a penalty, but they just shoved it down the Trojans' throat right there to get that touchdown. Trojans need to regroup in the locker room and just realize that they have the lead in this game. They have the lead. Number 7 on the kick. This is Christian Hill for the Greenville Tigers. Extra point pending.
Somebody forgot to bring the tee up.
Yeah, you need one of those. Play clock down to 13. They're okay. Straight on kicker. He's tipped. He's tipped. Off to the right.
Good.
Off to the right. Trojans lead 14-6. But big drive from the Greenville Tigers, but the Trojans lead 14-6 with 1:55 left. We'll take another commercial break. We'll be right back for this kickoff.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Big drive by the Greenville Tigers. They put a touchdown on the board, but were unable to make the extra point. The Trojans actually tipped and blocked that extra point. We were unable to get a number of the Trojan that tipped that extra point, but somebody got a paw in there. Somebody got a big hand up and tipped that extra point, and it was wide right and low.
Yeah.
And Charles Henderson leads by 8, 14-6. And maybe that could be a huge extra point. I hope Greenville doesn't score enough to catch us.
Yep.
But if they do, that's a huge extra point.
True. I got a score update over in Headland, Alabama, where Eufaula's playing them. Headland's at half 14-0 against
Headland
Eufaula.
beating Eufaula 14-0.
Yep.
Wow, that's a bit of a shocker for the Neilster.
Yep, that's Headland put 60 on somebody last week.
They did. Was Headland and Eufaula in your pick group?
It was.
Ooh, boy, that'll be a breaker. Kick out of bounds on the right side. That's a penalty against a Greenville kicker. And the Trojans will take advantage of that with 1:55 left. That penalty for kicking it out of bounds could hinge on the way we play offensive play calling right here.
Exactly. And one thing, Neil, you talk about our region. We got a stout region. You got us, you got Greenville, you got Eufaula, and then Carroll, and normally Headland's not a contender, but look what they're doing.
Rehoboth won the game too now.
Yeah, so.
Another score update. 21-0 Central Phoenix City over Enterprise, second quarter. 21-0. Trojans will get the ball at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, a la kicking the ball out of bounds, a procedure penalty against the kicker for Greenville. And like I was just telling Wally just a second ago, that 15 yards on that kicking it out of bounds could hinge on the way the Trojans play call right here.
Exactly.
3 wideouts. Parker taking it under center. Frazier, number 20 and out. He hits Templin on the out.
Nice.
Templin's got first down yardage all the way out to about the 46-yard line. 11-yard gainer from Parker Adams to Will Templin around that left side. And that play's worked twice. Run everybody to the right and Templin out to the left.
Yep.
Good block by Frazier right there coming in from his running back, helping out, chipping on those defensive linemen as well. Parker again, blitz up the middle. This time too low for Templin. He tried the same pass, same route, but lots of pressure up the middle that time. Greenville blitzed right up the middle. Parker felt it and got rid of it quick, as you'll see here. They come right up the middle of the replay and got rid of it real quick and was air and low on that pass. 2nd and 10. Trojans scrimmaging from their own 46-yard line. Time is a factor. 1:45 left in the half. Adams, straight drop. They rush 5. Adams gets rid of it a little early right there.
Yeah.
Pass intended for number 3, Stephon Mosley, but they were just unable to hook up on that. He turned around late or Parker threw it early, one or the other.
Yeah. We're a little flat right now, but.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Throw it on 1st down, throw it on 2nd down. You got to throw it on 3rd down now.
Yep.
Substitutions for the Trojans.
Got Stephon Mosley.
This is Carson and Templin at the bottom of your screen. Boyd and Mosley at the top. Parker looking, blitz again. Try to hit the bubble screen.
Oh, man.
Big lick out there by the Greenville Tigers, and that's number 1 for the Tigers. Purifoy with a big lick on Jawan Boyd. Wally, they were trying to run the little bubble slip screen to Boyd out on the far left, but the pass was high, and he had to throw it early because they blitzed. Boyd couldn't get up and get it, and Boyd takes a big lick. Let's hope he's okay. The Trojans will have to punt this ball away with 1:37 left, second quarter. 1 first down for the Trojans, and then 3 incomplete passes. Nick Pearson in the punt. Bush will do the long snapping.
Yeah, Dick's going to have to get out a big boom here.
Well, he's got plenty of room to kick it. The Trojans just need to cover this. I'd kick it way over here to the right. You don't want a big return with 1:37 left.
No, you don't.
I would tell my kicker to kick it way right here. That's exactly what he does, Wally, but he shanks it. That's okay, though. That's okay. No return.
God.
And probably the worst punt we've seen Pearson have in 2 years.
Yeah, because he's normally a Fred Couples.
Yeah.
He boom-booms it.
And when he took that snap, Wally, I saw him aim his body to the right a little bit. He was trying to kick it away from the punt returner, and then he shanked it. Yeah. He shanked it. So, let's give him, let's see, 46. Let's give him 11 yards. 11 yards net on that punt. 11 yards net. 1:28 left before the half. After the shank punt by Pearson, Greenville looking to make something happen again before the locker room. 5 wide, Wally. Every time they've went 5 wide, they've run the quarterback draw.
Yep.
Not this time. Grady keeps his – Grady did not let him get outside, Wally, like he did in the first quarter.
Did he say he called that pass?
No.
I was about to say, I thought it hit.
No. If he caught it, he did not get a single yard. That ball bounced.
You sure did.
2nd and 10, no completion. No completion, 2nd and 10. And the reason I know that is because the clock stopped, guys. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. But the official did make a weird looking with his arms, didn't he?
He did.
I'm not going to say anything about the official.
That's right.
That's all yours, Wally.
That's all me.
2nd and 10, 1:24 left. Clock is stopped on the incompletion. 5 wide again. 5 wide again. That was the first time that they've actually tried to run pass routes and not quarterback draw. This time they run the quarterback draw. And
that's it there, baby.
Number 0, Quay Scott with a great tackle. And Damian Hart kind of got juked at the line of scrimmage, but Scott had his back. Scott had his back right out there. Timeout on the field. Charles Henderson takes their final timeout of the second half with 1:05 left, 3rd and 10. Wally, want to thank Earl's Glass, Hastings, Shipman & Wiggins, Roadmark, Julius Restaurant, Bryant Smith State Farm, All-Star Collision, Hooks Barbecue, Preston Steakhouse, Marco's Pizza, and Max Hughes Trucking. We'll be right back for the rest of the second quarter, folks. Stay with us.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
Coach Hambright taking the time out there trying to get Greenville to punt it so that Jawan Boyd has a chance to punt return. They give it right up the middle, number 10, and he gets about 6 of the 10 that he needed, so it's going to be 4th and 4. No, 4th and 3. 4th and 3, he got 7. And clock is moving, under a minute now, 51, 50, 49, 48. Greenville probably runs this down all the way as far as they can. Then they take a timeout and punt it, right?
Probably so, Neil. I mean, because you don't want them. I mean, I know Coach Browning don't want to give Charles Henderson
you got 30,
50 yards.
You got 32 on the game clock and 20 on the play clock, so you got about 10-second difference, about a 10-second difference. Might even take a delay of game here, but if you got a timeout left, which I think they do, have a timeout left, they'll run this down as far as they can and take a timeout, which is good coaching. Good coaching, good clock management. And Greenville takes timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. And want to thank Garrett Enterprises, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill, Jones Medical Supply, Wise Office Supply, Birds Drugs, The Crease Agency, Mr. Colin McCrary, Bill Jackson Auto, Troy Bank and Trust, and the Witherington Insurance Group. We'll be right back, folks, right after this commercial break.
Sometimes more is more. And with Max Checking, I enjoy more with perks, like access to my paychecks 2 days early, free overdraft protection, earning rewards everywhere I spend, and more of everything that makes life a little sweeter. You can enjoy more too with Max Credit Union.
Wally, 8 seconds on the play clock. Do you just kick a low line drive out of bounds right here?
Neil, if I was the coach, I would again, because if you do gamble
or do you just run around for 8 seconds or what? What do you do here? Looks like they're just going to run around for 8 seconds.
Yeah, and just hope for something. I mean, because you sure don't want to give Parker Adams
no
that much of a field to throw.
Another timeout. The Greenville Tigers' ploy was to try to get Charles Henderson to jump off sides to get a free first down. Yeah. Still 8 seconds on the clock, and the question remains, do you just run around for 8 seconds, or do you kick it low and out of bounds here and burn half that 8 seconds during the punt? That's what I'd do.
That's the sensible thing to do, but again, we ain't getting paid for that.
No, we're not, but we're here to prognosticate, right?
Oh, yeah.
Another score down in Florida. Chipley 39. Pike Lib 0. Still time left in the second quarter.
And I saw a score, Brantley 14, McKenzie 0.
All right. 4th and 4. 8 seconds. They're going to go for it. And he's got his first down. He's got his first down, and that'll be the end of the they'll have 2 seconds. They'll have 2 seconds, and they'll run that same play again. And we'll go to the locker room. The Trojans will lead 14-6 going into the locker room, Wally. I think that it is crucial that Coach Hambright get his kids to stay focused and with tons of energy in the third and fourth quarter.
Oh, most definitely, Neil. Most definitely, because it's going to be – this game's going to be won, I think, in the fourth quarter. Yep. Either way, I mean, we just got to be disciplined.
And I'm a Trojan fan, and I'm pulling for the Trojans, but I'm going to tell you what I saw, folks. I saw 45 yards worth of penalties give the Trojans an easy touchdown, and that's our lead in this game.
Exactly.
So right. It's about dead even, don't you think?
It's dead even, buddy.
We're going to leave it with y'all. Watch these commercials and get ready for some good band from the Greenville Tigers and the Blue Machine. Enjoy that. We'll be back in a little while for third quarter action, but enjoy these bands.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime? PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Come out and enjoy the excitement and hold on tight right here at the Pike County Cattlemen's Association Arena, presented by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy, as we bring you the Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, September the 16th and 17th. Show starts at 7:30 each night. Now, tickets are adults $15, kids $10, 6 to 12, and 5 and under are free. Also, we're benefiting the J.O. Cawley Senior Complex Center along with St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, why this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line, we got Wally Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wally Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wally Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wally Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wally Sanders Truck Line.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Machine. The band's got small. Look at the solo. Put it on my camera. Put it back on me.
like drops in internet or something like that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why, other people having problems too? Other people having problems too? Is Dustin watching it?
Yeah, he said it's perfectly fine. I have someone watching on Facebook and on YouTube. They said it's fine. Yeah. And Dustin's watching it.
They're commenting on this game.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
We're blowing away high prices. Use Nissan, Honda, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. We got them. And they're all marked down. Over 120 to choose from. Bring home $350 a week, and you can be approved. Shop PremierTroy.com or come see us. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our story is made up of each story in our community. Max is who we are because of the lives we touch. Supporting your financial needs, whether for a rainy day or the big day. Every chapter flows into the next, and we want you to be prepared. Together, they are one epic narrative. Dreams realized, goals achieved. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money, made simple.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection? We have over 200 vehicles in stock. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio, and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wiley Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Hey, if you like professional bull riding and the lovely ladies of barrel racing, right here in the Pike County Cattlemen's Association Arena, September the 16th and 17th, Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection and how difficult it is to get a good deal? We have over 200 vehicles in stock available for immediate delivery. And you can save thousands even on a used vehicle up to 5 years old. Some have a factory-back warranty up to 7 years or 100,000 miles. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line. We got competitive pay. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home. Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Back to the football action. Trojans will get the ball first. They won the toss and deferred their selection to the second half. They will get it. They will travel from the north to the south as we open this third quarter. 14-6, Trojans coming out of the locker room, Wally. Last week, the Trojans really played 2 good quarters of football and 2 lack-hazard quarters of football. This week, the Trojans better be ready to play 4 quarters of football.
Exactly. I'm going to have to do it without Zach Coleman. He's out for the games, what we've been told. Let's get done and play.
Short kick, Davenport takes it, and he's out around the right side all the way up past the 40. We'll give him the 44-yard line. Popped hard right there by a Greenville Tiger. Ball jarred loose, but he'd already stepped out of bounds.
Well, Neil, Zach Coleman had 1 touchdown for 47 yards. Parker Adams was 3 for 7 for 45 yards. And Ty Phillips for Greenville had 47 yards, and the quarterback Bedford had 32 with a touchdown.
Gotcha.
So, thank you, Stacy Johnson, our trusty dude up here having a good time.
Yes, sir.
Best umpire in Alabama.
He's a good one.
He's a good one. History. He's only thrown me out twice as a coach.
You earned it.
I know. We love Stacy. Like I said, does a lot for our community.
1st and 10 Trojans coming out, get it on the 44. Fakes it to Frazier. Quick slant across the middle, just a quick slant. This is number 3, Stephon Mosley, with the catch, and just a slant pattern, and they faked it to Frazier, number 20, and kind of caught my eye. I thought he was handing it to Frazier.
Parker faked me.
Then he hits Mosley on the quick slant, and Mosley did the rest on his own with his quick feet. 1st and 10 from the 35. Fakes it to Frazier again. He's rolling out to his right, looking for, throws it. He's got Jawan.
Yes, sir.
Boyd makes a shoestring grab, tiptoes in. It'll be 1st and goal, Trojans at the 7-yard line. On this replay, I want you to watch
this replay.
Watch Boyd's toes, folks. Watch his toes. What a great pass by Parker to the sidelines as well, where only his guy could get it. Toes in, boom, right there. Great throw and catch, Parker Adams to Jawan Boyd on the right side.
Love seeing that, buddy.
Them 2 toes in was just beautiful. Frazier and the running back. Coleman is out for the rest of the game, like Wally was telling you. Boyd.
Yes, sir.
Boyd high points and over the helmet of the Greenville Tigers. Touchdown, Jawan Boyd. What a big high point. Boyd not that tall, but he jumped really high and made the rebound over the Greenville defender's helmet, Wally.
And he gets the Ric Flair.
Woo! Right out the gate. I was calling for the Trojans to come out of the locker room hot, and they did. Jawan Boyd just skies over the top of the Greenville defender, and that's number 1, Purefoy, on the defense right there. And he's been flagged for a couple of interferences, so he was being careful, and it cost him a touchdown. Pearson in for the extra point. It is up. It's a little lower than the other ones, and no good.
Shanked it.
Missed it to the right. And Wally, he had a shank punt, and I'm going to kind of equal that to like when you're starting your round of golf and you miss the first 2 short putts, you could be in trouble the rest of the round because it gets in your head. Pearson shanks a punt, and now it looks like, and maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, it looks like he shook a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but he looks shook on that extra point because everything looked right. 20-6 Trojans. Want to thank the Withington Insurance Group, Trollback and Trust, Bill Jackson Auto, Mr. Colin McCrary, the Crease Agency, Bird's Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises with his earth moving equipment, Max Hughes Trucking, Marco's Pizza, Preston Steakhouse, Hook's Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, Julia's Restaurant. I'll have breakfast there in the morning.
Yes, we will.
Road Mart, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, Tax Accountant Services, and Earl's Glass. 20-6. Both teams are now down 1 extra point.
Yep.
Pearson tees it up at the 40. Hopefully he can boom this one through the end zone so the Trojans do not have to cover it. He gets his foot into it. Down to the 2. The Trojans will have to cover. Oh, what a good block there by Greenville. And they still don't have him. And they get him down around the 20, 22, 23-yard line. And Pearson fails to kick it in the end zone, but thank goodness the Trojans covered that kick.
Well, I give Charles Henderson Trojans a couple kudos there, Neil. I tell you, the first game we played Pike County, back-to-back kick sixes.
Yeah,
yeah. But and we were kind of shaky last week against Mary Montgomery. But tonight, hey, they look pretty decent.
They've covered some kicks. You're right. First and 10, Greenville from their own 23. Trojans score right out of the locker room with hot passing from Parker Adams to Stephon Mosley, and then Jawan Boyd went straight down the field and scored. Power running straight. This time they got him at the ankles.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
This time they got him at the ankles. I think they talked about that in the locker room.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure Coach Hambright was like, okay.
Y'all keep hitting him in the shoulders and see what happens. You got to get that boy in the ankles. 2nd and 5.5. Same play, straight ahead. He's a hoss, boy. Up near first down yardage. Somebody's got to get him by the ankles at the line of scrimmage and not let him get ahead of steam. Again, Charles Henderson out of the locker room, lickety-split. 3 passes, and they score a touchdown. 20-6, they lead the Greenville Tigers here at a beautiful night at Veterans Memorial Stadium. And the humidity has subsided just a little bit. It was really, really humid right at game time, right behind that little rainstorm. But it's let up a little bit here in the third quarter. More shifting by the Greenville Tigers.
Zion Grady in there. Yeah.
Power running from Greenville. They're just going to say, we're going to give it, you got to stop us. We're going to give it, you got to stop us. Give him 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5, maybe. Yeah, 2nd and 5.
Neil, on that last play, Zion just slammed himself through there and caught him on the back and pulled him down. Boy, that was impressive. Impressive, my friend.
This is one of these types of drives that can really eat up the whole third quarter if Charles Henderson doesn't make them punt. This time,
Quay Scott.
No, that's number 8, Wally. That is Damian Hart. You know it's Damian when he gets up and does the muscle pump and looks to the sidelines with the muscle pump.
Yes,
you know it's
sir.
him. And that's what we got that time. Damian just uprooted him with about a half a yard gain. And there's a Trojan down on the play. We don't want to film. We don't want to film any injuries. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Hey, September the 16th and 17th, the Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, as we celebrate and raise money for the J.O. Colley Center right here in Troy, Alabama, along with St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way,
the action, 3rd and 5. He heaves it deep. He's got a receiver. The Trojans are there. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Khalil Carson was there. And trying to get the number. That's Davin. No, that's number 2, Jawan Boyd. He finally turned around so I could see his number. Knocking it down. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for Greenville. And surely they'll punt it away right here in their own territory, Wally. Even though they're down by 2 scores, they got to punt it away, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Again, with what Parker Adams and Jawan Boyd did on that last drive, you do not want to give them that type of field advantage, I promise you.
They'll scrimmage it from the 39, their own 39. He'll be kicking it from about the 28, 27, and Boyd's looking for a good return.
Nice punt.
Nice punt. This guy can really kick it. Boyd catches it over his shoulder at the 14, runs it forward to about the 17, and that's it.
Yeah.
Greenville covers it well, too. Big kick from number 7, and this is Christian Hill. He's listed as a tight end and a senior, Wally, and he can really punt it. He can really punt it. Jawan catches that over the shoulder like a touchdown pass and turns around and gets 3 or 4 yards back, but he's out of bounds at about the 19, and that's where the Trojans will start.
You know, on that punt, Neil, think if Jawan would just let it go like they did last year. We were so bad about just letting them.
Yeah,
that ball would have been on the 2-3 yard line.
It'd have been first down from the 4 or the 5, or maybe the 2, like you said, Wally. You're right. Big deal right there.
Is Zach Coleman back in?
Around the right side, this is Coleman. Zach Coleman, number 4, who limped out of the game in the second quarter, and we got info that he would not play the rest of the game, and we got bad info.
We got bad info.
Because he is in the game, and big gainer for Zach Coleman around the right. And if you can get 20 yards on a toss sweep around the right side, that's good medicine for an ankle.
That's very good medicine.
That thing's feeling better right now.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10 Trojans all the way out to the Trojan 33-yard line. Big first down right there. Highland Home 42-0, folks. 42-0 Highland Home. This is Coleman again, right up middle. Ball's on the ground.
He dropped the ball. Unbelievable.
Ball is on the ground. Zach Coleman drops the ball. Nobody even touched him, Wally. Nobody touched Coleman, and he throws the ball on the ground. Just what Greenville needed. Greenville is going to need that type of play from the Trojans.
Yep.
And Zach Coleman drops it on the ground, and Greenville gets it. Man, that one hurts. That one hurts.
Yeah. And, you know, Neil, the Trojans have not had a lot of turnovers so far in the first couple games.
Not the fumble bug. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. 1st and 10 Greenville after the huge turnover from Zach Coleman. Nobody even hit him. He just laid it on the ground, just fumble hands.
We did have a lot of rain here.
We did. Greenville looking for the throat. Heaves it to the end zone. We got 2 out there.
Nice.
And the Trojans batted away. And you know, you see that a lot. You get a big turnover like that, and you go for the throat. 2nd and 10 Greenville from the Trojan 35-yard line. Again, go back to the fumble. Coleman looked to see if he was fixing to pick up 6, 7, 8 yards right up the middle. Nobody even touched him, and he just laid the ball on the mat. What you were saying something?
Jawan Boyd, he's just an athlete, man. Yeah. Unbelievable.
2nd and 10 Greenville. The big hoss right up the middle, and they try to get him by the ankles, and that's what they got to do. And but he gets 5. He's a big old boy. Somebody's got to grab him around the foot before he gets that big head of steam. Grab him by the foot before he gets a head of steam. 3rd and 5. I got a good feeling he's fixing to get the ball on the same play.
He probably will.
Nope. It's going to be a quarterback draw. 5 wide for Greenville on 3rd and 5. And there he goes. Zion Grady cleans him up after a gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 3 for the Tigers. 4th and 3, and Zion said, whoo, he was easier to tackle.
Guarantee there'll be a shift right here.
There'll be maybe 2 shifts, and then number 5 will get it on a direct snap. Number 5 on a direct snap after a shift, Wally. No, maybe not on a direct snap. Number 2, Davidson, is at the quarterback position. Lots of shifting. Trojans stand in there good. They do not take the bait. And here he goes. Depends on the spot.
Depends on the spot. I don't know if he got it, Neil.
I believe he did. I believe he did. He's going to have it by the nose of the football, and it'll be 1st and 10 Greenville from the Trojan 25-yard line.
And we got a player down, too.
Charles Henderson has a defender down. We'll take a timeout during this injury. Stay with us. We'll be right back for the rest of this drive.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
What's next in your life story? At Max, we can help make it happen. You are not out there on your own. We're here, right here, living and working where you do. Max's technology gives you freedom to spend when and where you want. And our financial experts.
27.
Number 27, Mack, off under his own power. 1st and 10 Greenville after the big power run right up the middle by the big number 5. That's Phillips. Quarterback keeper again. More speedy this time. This is number 10. It's going to be touchdown Greenville. Touchdown Greenville around the right, and they cash in on the Zach Coleman fumble. They cash in on the Zach Coleman fumble, and this is number 10, Jaden Duncan, the 10th grader, Wally.
Yep.
Jaden Duncan, the 10th grader. I'm not going to say he was untouched, but nobody really bothered him a lot.
No, they didn't.
24 yards out. Pretty easy run for number 10 for Greenville. 20-12. 20-12.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try to go for 2 here, Neil.
Yeah, they're an extra point down. Tell you what, I'd be hard-pressed not to give it to number 5 on an extra point. I'm kind of glad he's not in there, Wally. 2-point conversion for the Greenville Tigers. They're trying to fake us out by counting. They're going to throw it. And
that's nowhere.
Going to sack them. Trojans are going to sack them, and we got lucky there, and I'm going to tell you, we could have been called for pass interference, defensive holding there. We tackled the wide receiver so he couldn't get out in the route. So defense holds, though, 20-12. Trojans staying ahead in this game by 8. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
What's next in your life story? At Max, we can help make it happen. You are not out there on your own. We're here, right here, living and working where you do. Max's technology gives you freedom to spend when and where you want. And our financial experts help you save, borrow, and invest. Go ahead, ask questions. Together, we'll plan the way forward. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Fans, and let me tell you something. We got a ball game, Neil. It's 20-12, kind of a seesaw. We've had pick sixes that got turned around. We've had fumbles. It's a
high school football game.
Yeah, it's a high school football game. You put it right, buddy.
You don't never know what's going to happen in a high school football game.
But
and we were talking off air how weird it is that just a measly fumble can create that much momentum.
Exactly.
Greenville was they just felt in every bone in their body that they were fixing to score after that fumble by Zach Coleman. You know it?
Yep.
You could just see it in their bodies. They were going to score. It just fumble. Turnovers create momentum. They invisibly create momentum. Turnovers do. Straight on kicker with the strap. Oh, Trojans muff it. And Saquon Fagg, number 22, jumps back on it, luckily. But the line drive kick straight off the shoulder pads.
Special teams again.
Special teams, for whatever reason, Wally, it's just freakish things happen on the Trojan special teams. Just freakish things happen on Trojan special teams. They'll scrimmage from their own 27-yard line. 73 yards to pay dirt. 6:49, third quarter. Trojans hanging on to an 8-point lead, 20-12. Parker Adams and crew looks to the sidelines to get the new play.
Zach Coleman in the backfield.
Mosley at the top of your screen alone. Templin at your H-back. Gives it to Coleman. Can he redeem himself? He's dragging folks across the 30, up near the 34. Big, hard run. Late flag coming in the vicinity of holding. Late flag coming in right around what looks like holding. Let's see what they call. That could nullify a big run by Zach Coleman. Holding is the call against the Trojans, and that'll back them up. Depending on where the holding happened, let's see where they mark it from.
He threw it a mile.
See, it looks like they're going to mark it from about the 34, so it'll be at the 24. So it'll be 1st and 14. 1st and 14. They don't give numbers in high school. They just signal holding on the offensive line. And that'll nullify the run by Zach Coleman around the right side. Frazier checking back in, number 20, at the running back position. Also an offensive lineman coming out, swapping out for the Trojans.
They made him leave, I guess.
The umpire has scratched another lineman. I don't know if it's a mouthpiece.
Yeah,
yep.
He handed him a
mouthpiece. Boys, get your mouthpiece in. It's time to play football. This umpire is looking for mouthpieces. You ain't got a mouthpiece, you're going out. I bet they took his flag from him, so now he's looking for mouthpieces.
There you go.
I'm done with officials.
No.
Parker dropping straight back.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Jawan Boyd.
Wow.
Jawan Boyd across the middle. Just an incredible catch. What an incredible catch by number 2, Jawan Boyd. And give Parker Adams credit on that one. He put it exactly on the money where Jawan needed it to be able to make that type of catch.
Dude, if I'm telling you, by the end of this season, if Jawan keeps playing, he's going to have 4 stars. My gracious.
First
what
and 10
athlete,
Trojans from the 35-yard line of Greenville. Here goes Coleman around right side. Number 4 for the Trojans. He's outrunning everybody around the right side, inside the 20. All the way down, dragging Greenville Tigers to the 16-yard line. Big run, number 4, Zach Coleman. Welcome back to the contest, son.
Man.
I hear whistles. Maybe it was just to get the chain crew moving.
Yeah.
No. And Coleman is out. Antonio Frazier back in. 6 minutes. We'll get a heat timeout next dead ball. Next dead ball. This is one of those things where you don't want the heat timeout. It'll break your momentum.
Yep.
He fakes it to Frazier, throws it to the end zone.
Oh,
Boyd!
he's all over him again.
And it'll be interference on number 1, Purefoy. And Purefoy is just disgusted with himself and everybody else. He doesn't know what else to do to cover Boyd. He's trying everything. Pickpocket, chest to chest, bumping, everything he can do. And, you know, Wally, if he doesn't almost pass interference like that, Boyd's going to catch it.
Oh, yeah, he's going to catch it.
Boyd's going to catch it. So it'll be half the distance. And
Pilford has had 3 pass interferences tonight.
Yeah.
And that is your Colin McCrary individual pass interference person. Thank you, Colin, for
heat timeout on the field. And I'll tell you what, I think the chain crew just got that wrong, and they listened to James Sparrow on the PA. And when I come back from this timeout, I'll tell you about it. We'll be right back.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement.
Back to the action. It will not be first and goal. It will not be first and goal. They will replay first down with half the distance tacked on. It's going to be 1st and 2. 1st and 2. But the PA announced 1st and goal, folks. So we're all right. We're all right. Here comes Frazier. No, they fake it to Frazier. Quick slant. Boyd's got it at the half-yard line. Half-yard line. Boyd makes the catch at the half-yard line. And I'm going to tell you what. Purefoy played that as good as he could play it, Wally.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
that was as good. That was as good as Purefoy could play it, and Boyd made the catch. Boyd made the catch.
I mean, you just
now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Frazier, he's close. Touchdown. Trojans.
Ric Flair. Woo!
Antonio Frazier. No, I'm sorry, Coleman. Zach Coleman, number 4. They swapped it out on me. Zach Coleman, number 4, with the power run off right tackle. Good for 1.5 yards. Touchdown Trojans. The Trojans extend their lead to 2 scores again, Wally. Woo, what a football game, folks.
What a football.
I love Friday night high school football, folks. Just bear with me. I get a little excited.
Neil, after this kick, I think we need to stay on and do the cheerleaders, man.
Okay. I want to watch this right here, Wally, because Pearson really needs to get one right down the middle. I believe it was. It's good.
He got that one. All right.
27-12. 27-12. We'll be back after these commercials. We'll be right back.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you...
Back to the action. Trojans replenish their 2-score lead. Every time they get it to 2 scores, Greenville seems to cut it to 1. Let's see if our defense can step up right here and hold this 2-score lead, Wally.
Yeah. So far, Neil, coming out of the locker room at halftime, Charles Henderson's come for business. We've had that one goof up on a fumble.
You know what? We were really worried about how they were going to come out of the locker room. They've surprised us, and they're very intense. You're right. Pearson with a huge leg. Huge leg.
Such a weapon, Neil.
It is.
I mean.
Just a dead ball when it goes in the end zone. Pike County. Update, 3rd quarter, 34-0, Pike County. Pike County's ahead 34-0, 3rd quarter. Just 27-12 here, the Trojans lead the Greenville Tigers, and what has turned into a nice evening in Troy, Alabama. Started out shaky. Kickoff was at 7, and at 6:30 it was a gully wash.
Yeah, it was. There was a frog strangler, man. There's 2 frogs with a white flag.
And when it quit, it was so humid when it quit raining. But it's leveled off a little bit. It's leveled off. It's a nice night here. Big man right up the middle. Get him around the ankles, boys. Get him around the ankles. He bulls his way for 6 yards just right up the middle.
Man, Neil, he's a 5 or 6 yard guy every time, buddy.
Yeah. It's going to be 2nd and 3, 4 for the Greenville Tigers. Wally, next dead ball, we got to get these Charles Henderson cheerleaders called out. I got a good list here.
All right, that's good.
2nd and 4, Greenville Tigers scrimmaging from their own 26-yard line. Trojans up by 2 scores. Straight snap again, big boy right up the middle. Flag on the play.
That one, buddy.
The flag is in the vicinity of what looks like a holding flag. That's for sure, Wally. That is for sure. While they administer that holding penalty, let's get these cheerleaders called. Alexandria Brantley, Ariel Frazier, Addie Grace Adler, Aurora Tip, Essie Claire Coppage, Lauren Wilkes, Mary Hayden West, Mary Sampson Dunn, Taylor Hobdy, Abby Barron, Addison Armstrong, Allie Lewis, Evie Kate Lindsay, Gabby Gandy, Sarah Taylor, Kendall Eaton, Hannah Boyd, Lola Drinkwater, Riley Rose Norris, and Zale Johnson, coached by Hillary Lee, assisted by Kaylin Bowley. That's your 22-23 cheerleaders. And after the holding penalty, we're going to call it 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 5 wide, Wally. Quarterback draw?
Probably good, or sneak, or
takes it off and he bounces it. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. He'd have been better off just running that around the right end for about as much as he could get, wouldn't he?
Yeah, probably would have.
Incomplete. 3rd and 10, though. I'm on side with you, Wally. If he just took off running, he might have got the first down.
Probably so.
But he short-armed it in there for an incomplete pass. 5 wide again. 5 wide again. Trojans hadn't had a sack tonight, have they, Wally?
I don't think they have,
It'd be a good time for one right here. They roll it out. Incomplete around the right side, in and out of the arms of the Greenville receiver on that side. I believe that's number 3 over there, Zacharian Scott for the Greenville Tigers. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 10 from the Greenville 20, and they'll punt it away from right there. And twice he's kicked it over Jawan Boyd's head, and Boyd has been unable to get any big punt returns. So let's see if Boyd can get lined up correctly on his yardage where he can catch this on the run forward, not the run backwards.
Exactly.
Boyd lines up right around midfield, right around midfield.
Well, green shoes, he puts
another big kick, fair catch signal. Boyd gets it right at the 40 and catches it securely right there. And Greenville, they don't have any punting troubles.
No, they don't. They do not, my friend.
That guy can really kick it. I want to thank the Witherington Insurance Group, Troy Bank and Trust, Bill Jackson Auto, Mr. Colin McCrary, the Crease Agency, Birds Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill. Thank y'all for sponsoring the CHHS replay every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Thank y'all. 1st and 10 Trojans from their own 40. Trojans ahead by 2 scores, 27-12. Parker looking left, throws a little swing pass. This is Coleman out of the backfield. He's got a lot of grass, Wally, a lot of grass. He jumps and hurdles one guy. He's inside the 30, inside the 20.
They got him, yes, sir.
Stiff arms. The last Greenville contender was stiff armed at about the 15, and Coleman goes 60 yards on the swing pass, hurdles one guy around midfield, stiff arms the last contender at about the 15, and scores from 60 yards out. Parker Adams to number 4. Zach Coleman. Trojans now ahead by 3 scores with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter over the Greenville Tigers.
Wow, Neil Armstrong, just wow. Look at that. Unbelievable.
And I think his ankle's okay, Wally.
I think he is.
Extra point pending, Nick Pearson. Hayden Bush to snap it back. Parker Adams with the hole. It's up. It's good. 34-12, the Trojans lead. Want to thank Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises, and Max Hughes Trucking. We'll be back for the kickoff. Stay with us, folks. We got a good one going.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
James. 34-12, the Trojans commanding this third quarter coming out of the locker room. Nice to see. I love to see when the Trojans take control of a game, but there's still a full quarter and a half left, Wally. We are not done with the Greenville Tigers yet, I promise you, my friend.
Yeah, Neil, this is where Charles Henderson needs to learn. Hey, last week we played a close game. We had to come back from behind, so we got that. Check.
Yep.
Now we got to play. We got a good lead.
From ahead.
From ahead. Check.
Yep. Well, not check yet. I hope it's a check. Pearson boots it to the left pylon, and it does not go out of bounds. It goes through the end zone for a touchback. Very close to going out of bounds at the 1, but it sneaks across the end zone, and that's a dead ball. Greenville will take it at the 20-yard line. Wally, one bad thing about just having a huge bowling ball for a running back and getting 6-7 yards a clip is it uses a ton of clock.
Yes.
Being down by 3 scores, the bowling ball for 7 yards is not an efficient attack down by 3 scores. Does Greenville change their strategy here, down by 3 scores?
Well, Bedgood's passes have been just so low, Neil.
They have been low. They have been low. We'll see. We'll see if strategy changes down by 3 scores. Zion Grady off the end, untouched. And if you don't touch Zion Grady, guess what happens?
You get it.
He makes the tackle. He crashes in from the end, unblocked. 1 yard on the play.
Well, I just saw Quay Grimes do a no-no.
What did he do?
You can't push a player down, Quay.
That's right.
And the Greenville Tiger wanted the penalty, but they didn't give it to him.
Will Templin in at linebacker for the Trojans. Number 15.
Man, you talking about a utility player. Will can do it at tight end.
Yep. 2nd and 9. Here goes the shifting. Trojans have only been naughty 1 time on all that shifting, and that was in the first quarter, remember?
Yeah.
Another running play right up the middle, and he's loose. He's loose. Mario Davenport giving chase, and just a straight middle run, Wally, just a middle run, which I said was going to kill the clock. It might not be a good strategy. Proves me wrong, and they get 65 yards straight up the middle.
Off of it, buddy.
Yeah.
I did just.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. First down, Greenville after the 60-yard scamper, just off tackle, vanilla quarterback keeper. And Greenville's in business. They're in business at the Trojan 25-yard line. 2:55 left, third quarter.
I tell you what, man, that kid runs like some of those running backs at Alabama, buddy.
He looked good when he got out in the open, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Direct snap. This is the guy that scored the touchdown, the sophomore, number 10. Trojans do a much better job this time. Give him a yard and a half off right tackle, and clock is moving. Under 2.5 now, third quarter. Greenville down by 3 scores. You know, those 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust just eat clock, Wally. They eat clock.
Yeah.
So far, no change in strategy for Greenville. No change at all in Greenville's strategy. Huddle, take most of the play clock to get lined up, and then run it up the middle. Just clock eating. Quarterback
high snap
sneaker around the left side. This is number 10, the sophomore, and his name is Jaden Duncan, Wally. He's a 10th grader, number 10. Good defense by the Trojans. Forward progress is maybe a half a yard. Maybe a half a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Good defense by that Trojan front on that particular play. It was a high snap, and we've seen from games past where high snap throws all the time and off.
Oh, yeah, it does, buddy. Zamar Caffey checks in the game for the Trojans.
Under a minute and a half, third quarter.
As well as Chris Corbin.
Under a minute and a half, third quarter. Greenville in no hurry. No hurry. Run it up the middle, let the clock run. Run it up the middle, let the clock run. Wally, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Greenville's got to change strategy if they're going to come from behind with 3 scores. Too much clock, Wally. Too much clock. Good for the Trojans, though. Another run right up the middle. Trojans bottle him up after about 3 yards. And I hear late flag way out here on the left wide receiver on the way left away from the play. Way away from the play, Wally. What could that be?
Face mask or something? I mean.
Where was the wide receiver and the defensive back chicken fighting out here, then we just missed it?
Not enough on the line of scrimmage?
Maybe, maybe so. They got to decline it because it'll be 4th down if that's the case. And they'll stop the clock with a penalty. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And they're talking about it. Maybe it was an illegal formation. Wally, we'll see. It was a late kind of flag. You think, yeah, they're going to wave it off, Wally. They're going to wave it off. So no flag on the play. They wave it off. Maybe you're right. He thought he had a bad formation there and not enough on the line of scrimmage. And they all got together and talked about it and got it straight. But that should bring up about 4th and 6 or 7.
I think so, Neil.
And that should get the clock going again since they sorted out the penalty. Got to wind it, ref. Put the game back the way it was. Come on, ref. Put the game back the way it was, and they are not going to do it. They are not going to wind the clock, and they should. Charles Henderson takes a timeout, so now it doesn't matter. It's a moot point.
Yep.
And Coach Hambright takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back for this big 4th down play from Greenville.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
All right. Welcome back, sports fans. Hey, kind of weird there, Neil. Timeout on with 26 seconds left, but, you know, Coach Hambright didn't like what he saw. And that is exactly what he did. And you better believe
that's what you do as a head coach.
Yeah,
you got 3 timeouts in your pocket. If you see something you don't like, and it's a big 4th down now, this is a big play. I'm okay with that timeout.
Yeah, I am too. Probably going to be a hard count, bunch of shifts here, try to get them off sides.
4 wide receivers, 1 tailback, drops straight back. Throws it across the middle, and it's over everybody's head. I don't see any flags. The Trojans will take over on downs at the Trojan 21-yard line. Just what the Trojans needed, Wally, a big defensive stand and stopped them on downs.
Yep.
Stopped them on downs. Trojans take over. They lead 34-12 with 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Do you gas pedal right here, or do you grind out some clock, Wally?
I put it on them.
You put it on them?
I mean.
NASCAR.
I mean, I saw what Pike Road did to us last year.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Coach Hambright remembered that too, Neil.
1st and 10 Trojans. Parker looking quick out. He's got Mosley on the left side. Up near 1st down yardage. We'll see where the spot is. They give him 11 yards. 1st down Trojans. Parker Adams to Mosley. Good connection right there. 16 seconds. And I think they marked him out of bounds, so they'll get one more play in this third quarter.
Yeah. When you leave your first string in, when you're up 50 points,
it was bad.
You remember stuff like that,
yes,
don't
sir.
you? Yeah.
You do. You do.
Kind of remember that.
You do. Folks, the Pike Road coach now coaches at Greenville is what Wally's alluding to. Down the middle, this is
yes, sir.
Khalil Carson on the post route right down the middle of the field, and Parker Adams throws a strike. He's good for about 37 yards right through the middle. Adams to Khalil Carson, and that was a beautiful throw. Beautiful throw, Wally. Good catch and run by Khalil Carson as well, number 11 for the Trojans. 1st and 10, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. Trojans will lead 34-12 going into the fourth. I want to thank Marco's Pizza, Preston Steakhouse, Hook's Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, Julius, Road Mart, Hastings Shipping to Wiggins, and Earl's Glass. Stay with us. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
Sometimes more is more. And with Max Checking, I enjoy more with perks, like access to my paychecks 2 days early, free overdraft protection, earning rewards everywhere I spend, and more of everything that makes life a little sweeter. You can enjoy more too with Max Credit Union.
Charles Henderson hosting the Greenville Tigers here tonight at Veterans Memorial Stadium. The Trojans lead 34-12, entering the fourth quarter of play and the momentum. Trojans with two big offensive plays to end the third quarter after stopping Greenville on a fourth and 8 with a pass overthrown. The Trojans took the ball over on downs, and Parker Adams and company have gone to work.
They have, buddy. It seems, Neil, Greenville does not have anything to stop our passing offense. I mean, that's obvious.
Parker gives it to Coleman off right tackle. Big hole. He's pummeling people all the way down. The ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground. Zach Coleman has fumbled it twice tonight, folks. Number 4, Zach Coleman, has laid it on the ground again. Turnover to the Greenville Tigers. Zach Coleman has the fumble-looskies, Wally.
Yep. And I tell you, even last year, Neil, we didn't have a lot of fumbles last year. I mean,
Did not. And that was a huge gain off right tackle. We just gashed them for about 12 to 17 yards off right tackle. And Zach Coleman just tonight unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah, and I tell you one thing, brother. Greenville scored on our last turnover. They do it again?
The last time Coleman laid it on the ground. It gave Greenville big momentum, and they went down and scored. Big man right up the middle. You got to get him around the ankles, boys. Around the ankles. You cannot tackle him by the shoulder pads. You cannot tackle the guy by the shoulder pads. You got to get him by the ankle. Is this a flag right by the F in field?
I do see a flag, I think.
Okay. There's a flag way back at the 24-yard line. Let's sift this out. Wally, 5 Trojans tried to grab him around the shoulder pads.
His upper body is so strong.
You cannot tackle him around the shoulder pads, boys. You got to dive and grab him around the ankles. That's the only way you're going to get him down.
Face mask. Trojans.
They couldn't. I'm not. Face mask is a tack-on penalty. And the white hat just signaled that Greenville declined the penalty. Why would you decline a penalty that's a tack-on yardage? Anyway, good for the Trojans. They declined it. 1st and 10, Greenville. 1st and 10, Greenville at the 30-yard line. Boys, get him around the ankles. You can listen to me now or listen to me on the replay. You grab him around the shoulder pads, you're going to lose. 11:39 left in the contest. Is it too late for Greenville? 34-12. Running big boy up the middle. We're going to find out, ain't we?
You're right.
I'm proud of our defensive line not getting suckered into all this shifting, Wally. If we go the rest of the game and only have one false start by our defensive line, I am so proud of them.
Because last year, good gracious, it was just.
Pike Road made us jump 5-6 times on all that shifting. 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Trojan 25. Clock moving. Under 11 minutes left in the game. Straight dive play again. Close to first down yardage. I think he's going to be about 1 yard short. We'll call it 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. All of a sudden, Wally, a little sense of urgency on the Greenville. They're going a little faster between plays now, Wally. A little faster between plays all of a sudden. They figured out that the clock is against them. Trojans stop them. It's going to be 4th and 1. It's going to be 4th and 1, Wally Lowry. Trojans stuff them. Who was that? Was that Benton Dunn? Was that Benton Dunn in on that?
Benton was on there, but I thought Brandon Givens.
Okay.
Was number 9, or it could have been
56 knocked his guy
Damian
backwards.
Hart.
Yeah, 56, Benton Dunn knocked his offensive line backwards. I know that. I thought he might have been in on it. Great job, guys. Big play right here, 4th and 1. Under 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes left in the game now. Clock churning.
You know big man's going to get it.
He's not in the game. Yeah, he is. He got it, Wally. First down, big guy. He got it. You called it, Wally. You called it. First down, Greenville. They needed 1. He got 9. The clock will move as soon as they get the chains set. 1st and 10, Greenville from the Trojan 13-yard line. Boy, I'd like to see them use a lot of clock even if they score right here. Just make them earn just tons of clock right here, guys, even if you let them score. Again, I'm so proud of our guys not jumping on all this shifting. Last year, folks, we were jumping.
We sure were.
Big guy right up the middle again. Get him around the ankle. Ankles, guys, ankles. Somebody get – they can't hear me, Wally. They can't hear me. They cannot hear me. We had 4 Trojans grabbing him around the shoulder pads. 4. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Number 5's got to go out of the game because they stopped the clock because he looked injured. Number 5 looked injured, so they stopped the clock, so he's got to go out of the game. We'll call it 2nd and 2 from the 5. 2nd and 2 from the 5. And Big Boy's got to go out of the game because he looked like he was injured and the officials whistled it dead.
I tell you what, man, that kid is an athlete, buddy.
Yes, sir.
You will see him running on Saturdays, I promise.
Under 9 minutes left in the game. Under 9 minutes. Oh, guys.
No,
he didn't get – Benton got back. He got back, thank goodness. And they flank us on the right. Touchdown. We had done real good on not letting them flank us, but they got us on that one. 34-18. 34-18. Greenville takes the fumble. What is it about a fumble, Wally? It's something about a fumble. When you get a fumble, that just gives you momentum. It just gives you so much momentum when you fumble the football.
Well, hats off to Greenville. They've capitalized 12 points on 2 fumbles.
Zach Coleman's 2 big fumbles have led to 2 huge Greenville scores. And Zach Coleman's 2 fumbles have just given so much effort to Greenville. A fumble pumps them up. It pumps them up.
And Neil, not only we fumbled deep in their territory.
Yeah.
On both of those.
Yeah, they're going for 2 here. Trojans bottle it up good. They do not get it. 34-18 will be your score. Will be your score. Trojans will hold on to a 16-point lead. That's 3 scores. 3 scores. Well, no, they can get 2 8-point. That's 2 scores. They get 2 2-point conversions. But anyway, 34-18. We'll take a break. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime? PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Come out and enjoy the excitement and hold on tight right here at the Pike County Cattlemen's Association Arena, presented by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy, as we bring you the Troy Bull and Barrel Bash, September the 16th and 17th. Show starts at 7:30 each night. Now, tickets are adults $15, kids $10, 6 to 12, and 5 and under are free. Also, we're benefiting the J.O. Cawley Senior Complex Center along with St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Greenville scores after they get an injection shot of adrenaline in the arm from the fumble from Zach Coleman. And they're pumped up. They're pumped up, Wally. The Trojans have got to go out on the field and what I call win this game. Finish this game.
Neil, we've led.
Onside kick. Trojans cover it nicely. Trojans cover it nicely at the 45-yard line. Great job. Get a number right there, guys. What number?
That was number 20. That would be Antonio Frazier.
No, it wasn't 20. It was
26.
26 on the play right there. That's going to be Jamal Downey. Nice job, Mr. Downey.
Folks, y'all got to realize
that's 30. That's number 30, guys. We all blind. That's Landon Givens.
Folks, we are 5 stories up on top of Veteran Memorial Stadium.
This is of all the high school venues I call a football game, this is the one place I can't see the numbers at Troy University. We're so far up.
So far up. So just bear with us.
8:43, 34-18. We need some first downs, guys. Antonio Frazier off right tackle. I think Mr. Coleman's going to get a break.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Antonio Frazier, with 2 arms wrapped around that football, gets 7 around the right side. And the most important thing that's happening right now, Wally, the clock is
moving.
We got 40 seconds before we got to snap it, guys. We got 40 seconds before we got to snap it. Come on, coaching staff. We don't use any of the play clock. We throw a quick slant.
Woo, that was
Carson.
Dangerous.
And that play right there went against everything I know about coaching football, calling football, and watching football. We had 34 seconds on the play clock. 34 seconds on the play clock, and we snap it with 34 seconds on the play clock and then throw it incomplete. Whew. Everything we could do to help Greenville out, we just did. 8:08, clock is not moving. Incompletion. This is Frazier off right side. He's got his first down. Nice power running by Antonio Frazier. Big block right there from number 77 for the Trojans, making room right there for Frazier. And that's Sterling Sharp, Wally. Sterling Sharp with a big block right there, paving the way for Antonio Frazier to get that first down around the right side. And as soon as they get those sticks planted over there on the yardage markers, they're going to wind the clock. 1st and 10 Trojans. We're in Greenville territory at about the 43-yard line. We're going to pass it. We're going deep. And there's going to be pass interference on it'll be Stephon Mosley was the receiver out there. And, gosh, Wally, they might call this offensive. Let's see what's happening. Stephon Mosley was pushing off, trying to get position, but was the Greenville defensive back doing worse? Nope, it's on the offense, just like I figured.
Yep.
Stephon Mosley was pushing off with both hands, trying to improve his position, and the back judge was all over it. And I guess that one right because I saw it from up here too.
Yeah.
Again, gosh, 1st and 10, we got to move the clock, and we get called for offensive pass interference and don't move any clock, and the ball goes backwards 15 yards. Gracious.
Yes.
That's why I'm not coaching. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. We're going to pass it again. Going deep. This is Boyd. Incomplete at about the 20. And we ran 4 seconds off the clock that time. And the clock stops again. It's going to be 2nd and 22.
I thought that was a nice pass by Parker right there.
It was. That's a low percentage play. I mean, you're going to hit it sometime. You know, Boyd's so talented, Wally.
Yeah.
Boyd's so talented. We're probably going to hit it more than other teams. But, that's just a low percentage. It's a low percentage pass, but Boyd can make it happen. Boyd can make it happen. 2nd and forever. Clock's not running. Adams deep again. This time he hits Mosley, number 3, in the left flats, and he makes the catch. And thank goodness he caught it because now I can watch that clock move.
Watch the clock go right here.
Let's call it 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17 for the Trojans with 40 seconds on the play clock. I'd love to see that play clock get used right here. 7 minutes left in the contest. 7 minutes left in the contest.
Now
Mosley at the bottom of your screen.
They look like they're milking it here.
Maybe so. I hope so. Snap it with 14 left. Going deep down the left side to Mosley. Overshot. I think Mosley's gassed, Wally.
Yeah, I think so.
He just saw that ball and said, there ain't no way I can catch that.
All right, 4th down, Neil.
2 incomplete passes and 1 complete. We burn about 40 seconds off the play clock with that series. And we're going to punt it back to Greenville. 34-18 is the lead. I'm going to call it like I see it because I'm on television calling a football game, and I got to be biased or unbiased. Not good clock management there from the Trojans. Did not use a lot of clock at all with that possession. we still command this game, 34-18. Pearson gets it off down the middle, fair catch at about the 17-yard line, and he catches it right there. And that's where Greenville's going to have it, right around the 17. Defense needs to come up big right here, Wally. Defense needs to come up big. 2 scores ahead for the Trojans, 34-18. And the defense needs to bow their neck right here and make Greenville use a lot of clock.
Yes.
They can't let that 65-yard gasher up the middle happen right here. They cannot let it happen. So let's see, 83-yard pay dirt for Greenville.
Because we're about to get a dose of the big boy again.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Greenville. They're down by 2 scores, 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. They're down by 16. Lots of shifting again by Greenville.
Design Grady got him.
The Trojans played that one well around the left side. This was a wildcat formation, just a sweep around the left side, and Greenville's only good for about 3 yards before the Trojans get him down right there. And under 6 minutes now, under 6 minutes. Greenville's inability to get plays in and out real quick and the time they take between snaps is the Trojans' best friend.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, it's down to 5:39 between this play.
And they do a couple of those shifts,
yeah,
and that takes a couple seconds.
Boy, it is really helping the Trojans. We did not help ourselves on offense. Little crossbuck action right here, and the Trojans get him. Trojans get him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, Wally. No gain on the play. 5:20, 5:19, 5:18, 5:17. Greenville does not look like they got ants in the pants, Wally.
Yeah. That was Zion Mack on that tackle.
Good deal, Mr. Mack, 27.
That's going to be your heat timeout.
Let's see. Well, it's not a dead ball unless they just stop it. They should have done it on the punt, on the exchange on the punt, and they forgot, didn't they?
Well, it looks like Greenville's going to call a timeout there.
Okay, timeout on the field. I want to thank the Witherington Insurance Group, Earl's Glass, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, Roadmart, Julia's, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, All-Star Collision, Hooks Barbecue, Preston Steakhouse, and Marco's Pizza. We'll be right back, folks.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Back to the action here. 5:07 left in the game, folks. 5:07. Trojans lead 34-18. That is a 16-point lead. That's 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points Greenville needs to tie this game. 3rd and 7 at their own 20. Throwing it on the left side, a little button hook in and out of the arms of the receiver. I'm going to say that one was catchable, Wally.
Yeah.
He didn't bounce that one.
No,
that one was catchable.
Well, I know you hate me talking about this, but, hey, let's look ahead to Thursday. Let's look ahead to Thursday. We got Carroll of Ozark.
Let's finish this one. All right, tell us about it.
Okay, Carroll of Ozark will be coming to visit us here Thursday night, folks. Thursday night.
Here at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
And my last score update, they were beating Rehoboth 14-0 at half, but that's the last I got on that.
And you showed me that Eufaula had come back and took the lead over Headland 21-20.
21-20 at half.
Yep. Let's see if Jawan Boyd can get a punt return tonight. He gets away from it.
Yeah.
And I like that call. I like that call right there. Don't chance anything with this deep in the fourth quarter. The Trojans take over on their own 49-yard line, right close to midfield with 4:53 left. Let's see if this Trojan offense You know, they took that ball last week and just drove it down Mary Montgomery's throat and just used all the clock to win that game. I hope Hambright and Coach Powell got on that sideline just then and said, boys, we fixing to drive it down their throat right here and win this game. I hope that's what they did.
Man, I saw a video clip this week of some talk show, Neil, some kid, or not some kid, some adult said that Greenville was going to beat Charles Henderson by 40 points. Did you see that?
That's not happening, Wally.
No, that's not. I don't know who that guy was.
Frazier right ahead, and he's got a big hole right up the middle. Cover that ball, Antonio, and he did. First down, Trojans. Big run, number 20, Antonio Frazier, and kudos to number 77 on that offensive line, and Benton Dunn, number 56, and number 54. This is Zamir Caffey, Sterling Sharp, and Benton Dunn on that left side, just creating a huge running lane, Wally.
Yeah.
First and 10, Trojans. Here comes Frazier again. This time he reverses course off the right side. He's good for about 4 or 5 around the right side. Well, let's give him 4. And most importantly, Wally, clock, tick, 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 tick. I love it. I love it. 34-18. Charles Henderson leads Greenville. Late fourth quarter.
I'll tell you another kid that's had a great game, number 53, Connor Jones, buddy.
Yes, sir. That one, he had a good one right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he been laying the wood too, brother. Our offensive line is so impressive.
Will Templin at the left side, H-back. Toss sweep to Antonio Frazier. Templin did not make his block.
Yeah, I don't think.
And he's looking at the sidelines like, my bad, guys. My bad, my bad. And that's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
That's the worst feeling in the world where you know your guy just stuffed us and it's all your fault. And it was just one of them deals, you know. And that's all right. That's all right. Clock's running. Under 3:30. Under 3:35 now. 3rd and 13 Trojans. 3rd and 13 Trojans. 30 seconds on the play clock. We're in plenty of good time on the play clock.
Neil, I wonder if we just run up the middle and whatever yards we get, we put Nick out there to see if he can nail a long one. You know, just.
I think we're a little far out for Nick, aren't we? But, I mean, I like that because that guarantees another 40 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
And throw it. This is Templin in the right side. He makes a good catch. Almost shook one guy. Good pass from Parker right there. We've hit that play at least 4 times tonight. Yeah. I like that.
I think that's Parker's bread and butter, man. He like said, if he don't see Jawan or Stephon Mosley open, he just dumps it out right there. That's right. Wheel.
Little bootleg reverse out right there. He's got Templin running in the flats, and good throw, good catch. Just one Greenville defender to beat, and he gets Templin around the ankle, or Templin goes for a first down.
Well, we're going to go for the field goal like I thought.
Wally, this is going to be a 49-yard attempt. A 49-yard attempt. Nick Pearson from 49. He boots it, and it's way short. Well, not way short, but it's a good 5 yards short. But in high school football, that's a free kick through the end zone, and they'll get it at the 20. So it's just like a punt, about like a punt. And now they're going to get it. They'll get it at the. I'm sorry, folks. At the.
Did they change that rule?
No,
I thought they.
You get it at the 20. It's a free kick through the end zone.
Yeah, so on college and pro level is.
Well, in college, they get it where it's snapped. At pros, they get it where it was held. So it's a little different in high school, college, and right there. But that's as good as a punt for the Trojans.
Yeah.
It's as good as a punt for the Trojans. More importantly, nice clock usage there from the Trojans with those runs from Antonio Frazier. 2:10 left in the contest. Trojans lead 34-18. We just don't need him to get loose right here. Just don't let him get loose. Don't let him get loose. Number 8 for the Trojans, Damian Hart with a big tackle. Damian Hart laid the wood on that one, Wally, and stopped the running back before he got loose. Let's give him 3.5 yards. Clock moving under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes, the Trojans lead. Late fourth. Greenville in no hurry. No hurry. They have been the Trojans' best friend on the clock side. They have run several seconds off that clock. trying to get ready for the next play. And then they waste 5 more seconds for shifting. Flag on the play. False start on Greenville. 5 yards backwards. Minute 26 left. Minute 26 left. I don't want to jinx us, Wally, but it looks like the Trojans are going to get out of here with a W. Looks like the Trojans are going to get out of here with a W, barring a long run up the middle and an onside kick and another long run up the middle.
Well, Neil, the Birds drug milkshake penalty.
Give it to us, brother.
Greenville flag 14 times. Charles Henderson flag 6 times. So
penalties have been a big deal for Greenville tonight. No doubt it's been played a part in this game.
And I would say the majority of them was on number 1.
Yep. Yeah, he got 3 or 4 pass interference calls, I know. Bless his heart. Hey, covering Jawan Boyd is a huge task, Wally.
Yeah.
Huge task. Yeah, one of the pass interferences was just, I ain't going to let him score, I'm going to pass interference.
Yeah.
And I understood that one. Saved 6 points, you know. But the other ones, he was trying his hardest and just got flagged. Bless his heart.
Well, Neil, what's your recap of the game tonight, buddy, with 37 seconds left?
The recap of the game is pat on the back to the entire Trojan program for overcoming 2 huge fumbles in this game.
Yeah.
And those fumbles led to points. And the Trojans were able to hold on and get the W, even with the huge turnovers. It's hard to win ball games when you turn the ball over twice like that, Wally.
Yeah, it is.
And the Trojans withheld the game, somehow was able to get the momentum back from the 2 huge fumbles by the running back for the Trojans and still win this game 34-18. So I'm patting the unit, the Trojan unit on the back for keeping their composure with 2 huge turnovers.
Yes, sir.
That was my key to the game.
Well, Neil, my key to the game is sky's the limits. We're 3-0 now, buddy. I hadn't said that in a long time here in Trojan Nation.
That's right.
We just got to keep it up. And, folks, join us next week, Thursday night here at the Vet. We'll be playing Carroll of Ozark. Another good game, another big region game.
Carroll Eagles come to Troy to play in the Division I stadium. Hopefully their eyes will be real big playing in the Trojans Division I stadium here on a Thursday night. And Wally and I will be getting it on film. And we hope you can tune in on the 9 a.m. playback. And Wally Lowry and Neil Armstrong on the call. I want to thank Nate Brastead for a beautiful, beautiful production tonight. And all the camera crew did a great job. And just had a great time tonight. Hope you enjoyed Neil Armstrong and Wally Lowry. Check us out on Sports Chat with Neil and Wally Sunday nights at 6 o'clock. We do a pretty good show ourselves.
Yeah, we do good job sometimes, man.
And like us on Facebook, Sports Chats with Neil and Wally, or at Chat Wally on Twitter. And help us out there with a like. We enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. The Trojans victorious over the Greenville Tigers, 34-18. 3-0 on the year, 1-0 in the region.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you Thursday night, folks. Enjoy. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
See ya!
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet